deep feelings, but I know it ain't right, so I'll be
staring out my window, feeling all of this pain. Staring out my window, feeling all of this pain. Staring out my window, feeling all of this pain. Staring out my window, feeling all of this, but I'm alright. But I'm alright. Staring out my window, blowing it, though, clutching dirty 5 6. I got some shit up on my mind. Feeling like I'm running out of time. That's why I shoot for the sun until I shine. I'ma get my.
Yo, they can hear that.
Greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Hello, Divine. How are you?
Hold on. Can you hear me, Queen?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Greetings. I can't hear you. Hello.
Can y'all
I
hear
can't
me?
hear. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
One.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Oh, she can hear me. Hello.
Can you hear
I
me?
can't hear you.
You can't? I can hear
Um.
you. I hear both. Okay. Uh-oh. Welcome to Black Magic. I am one of your hosts, Quatita Dean. Better known as the Queen. We are going to get it jumping. You know how this goes. If you want a reading, you can come on and talk to anybody on the panel. You're going to dial that number you see scrolling at the bottom of the screen, 1-888-562-0862. All calls are $4.99 per minute. All sales are final. Nobody gonna twist your arm. We don't care if you don't do it. It's okay. We're not gonna be mad at you. We still love you the same. But if you want to get that reading, this is how you do it. You call 1-888-562-0862 and you get it going. We got a few readers coming in on board tonight. We got Divine Duo at extension
Greetings.
16. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Queen.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
How's everybody doing tonight? I'm nervous like
I am
always.
good. In just a minute, when we get a few people up here, I'm going to run here and get some gas, use this bathroom so I can move from this pump I've been sitting at forever.
Alrighty. Well, I am open and free for bookings, and you can call into the hotline as well. We just chilling tonight, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. You can find Divine Duo on awalkwithancestors.com if you just want to book her for a regular session. You can do that. Now,
Absolutely.
Divine, me and you gonna do a live here the next
I
couple
know.
days.
I know. I am so nervous, and it's not that I know I can't. I'm not good at what I do. It's just I'm humble
Just
with
get
it, so I'm
natural.
nervous because I want to be able to connect with people outside of just giving them a reading. I want to give
Yeah.
that healing and clarity too. So we'll see
Yeah.
how that goes.
I've got a lot of good feedback on you though.
Oh, really? Well,
Yes.
gratitude to those.
I've
I try.
people have
Mm,
sent messages back like I had a reading with Divine, it was really good, and I'm
absolutely.
like, okay, cool.
Oh,
So
gratitude.
that's yeah, absolutely.
Mm, well, that's
I
good.
didn't curse so badly. Trying to let a few people get on here so we can bring the team on. Well, I'm waiting on the team here. Um, so Maya, what's the word? I need to bring you up here, Mike.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, oh, it's up there. Yeah, forgot. Oh shoot. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, Mike, can you come up? Can you click on the link and come up for a minute? Yeah, she's very humble.
I try to be. Um, Many experiences, and I just try to apply that to the reading so I can relate to the person I'm reading for. You want to be actually able to relate to it so you can empathize with that individual. But not everybody you can do
Absolutely.
that with. So that's all.
Absolutely.
Greetings, Maya.
Okay, we got Maya back for a moment. I need to run in this store, so if you don't mind kicking it with her for a minute, if anybody's come
Mm-hmm.
on, just know, tell them to hold on for a minute, you guys, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Good greeting, everybody, again. Greeting, Divine. I was saying in the chat, I
Greetings.
love your hair.
Oh, thank you. I mean, gratitude. I got to switch it up. I was trying to get Black Magic out the way so I could, switch it up a little bit. But, we'll see how it goes. And I love your look. You look really beautiful today. I'm very nervous, if you can't tell. I'm so nervous. But,
I it's so funny because I had we had like two meetings before the last segment,
right.
and we were telling Queen, me and Mom was telling Queen that like
Mhm.
I don't, we were like, I'm not sure if people understood like in detail what
Right.
we were looking for or what she was saying earlier.
Absolutely.
So we were like, you got to come back and tell them so
Mhm.
that they'll understand. So she was like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So when our
Okay.
meeting ended, then she and I ended up having another meeting,
Right.
and we were talking about doing this tonight or whatever.
Mhm.
And so she said, I think I'm going to go live
Yeah.
and talk about it. And I heard the last little bit because I was writing, and I
Mhm.
heard come up there with me, and I was like,
Girl,
"Can you come
I'm
up there
scared.
with me?" And
right.
she was like,
No, no,
"Yeah."
no.
I was like,
Let me get you.
"So
Mhm.
I
Sorry.
got to put on some clothes. I got to put on a
Right.
bra. I got to get out the
So
buggy."
I be
Like I
feeling
was like,
yes.
I don't want.
Like
I
I
was like, "Well,
resonated a
please."
lot with what
Like,
you said. Like you're more comfortable being on, the back end of things. That's
yeah,
me.
like I
I
was
can't.
like,
This is
I said,
different.
Queen, you got your hair laid.
Period.
Okay,
Period.
mine is not. I really want some braids right now, but
right.
I'm trying to hold out. But
Hmm.
she was like, I said, your hair is laid. You got makeup on.
Right.
I was like, I gotta get.
Period.
I was like, so I gotta get up
Hmm.
there with you. She was like, yeah. I said, so I gotta put on makeup too. She was like, yeah. I
Right.
said, so I gotta put on clothes too. She's like, yeah, Mike, get on up here. I was like, all right, hold on, let me go put on the bra.
Period.
I mean, it was just like,
Got together real
but
quick.
yeah, but I'm actually glad that I did it
Mhm.
because
Right.
this is how we're gonna have to look
Exactly. Right.
for the talk show. Hint,
Hmm.
hint. Whoever is selected,
Period.
that's
There
just
you
like a
go.
cheat code for you.
I'm
Cheat
so
code.
excited for the show.
Do not
Like
tell
just a
Queen that
little
I
sneak
told
peek.
you.
Uh-huh.
Do not tell Queen that I told you. I'm gonna be like, I did not say that. I don't recall saying that. But cheat
Right.
code. If you are selected
Mhm.
for a mock anything, please, no bonnets, no
That part.
pajamas,
There we
no
go.
nothing. Like
Mhm.
go to the club in your house. I
Right.
mean, not go to the club.
Well,
Maybe go to
yeah.
dinner in your house.
What I always like to say is come as you would if you were working for a genome. You know what I'm saying?
Cheat code.
There we
So
go.
there it is.
So totally understand.
But anyway, um,
Hmm.
so how's your day been?
Pretty good, pretty good. You know, I'm just trying to get my energy back to where it needs to be. The past few weeks I've been a little drained and just picking up on everybody else's energy around me. So I'm trying to differentiate what's mine and what's not mine. But we're getting to where we need to. But I guess that's a fight you have to go through alone. So can't really talk about it as much as I would like to, because people come to me for healing. I can't go to them for healing. So you
Right.
know
It's
that's
it's
yeah.
it's that's like it's so unfortunate.
Hmm.
Because you're still like a person.
Right.
When you take off your cape, when you take
Absolutely.
off your superwoman cape, like
Hmm.
you're still a mom,
Right.
you're still a
Still a
whole
person.
woman, still a
Exactly.
person, still got
Yeah.
feelings,
That's where the
and
balance is supposed to come in, but I don't know
it's
balance.
important. It's important
Hmm.
that the magic is put back.
Absolutely. Well said. Well said. But how about you? How was your day?
My day was pretty good. There
Okay.
was a little bump earlier,
Of
um, but
course.
um, this segment made it
Mm-hmm.
worth it.
Right.
And so funny, she was talking about portals
Mm-hmm.
earlier, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this shit in that portal. So
That
when we get
part.
out here, I'm putting all that shit in there,
Mm-hmm. I'm
all
still
of it.
trying to. I'm still trying to learn how to do all that. I caught a portal on camera on one of my little home videos. Scared the shit out of me. Excuse my
For
language, but
real?
yes, my sister closed it. She does that, but I'm the biggest. I'm the anxious individual. Okay, so little stuff
Yes.
like that, I'll be up all night.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So let me
mhm.
tell you.
Okay.
I think it was one of the classes. I don't
Mhm.
remember which one.
Right.
So many classes, gratitude for Queen and these courses. But anyway,
Absolutely.
um, I don't remember which one it was in, but she
Mhm.
was. I'm not sure if it was the portals class, but she was referencing portals in this
Yeah.
class, and she was saying how every time you open one, it closes one somewhere
Mhm.
else in your house. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I think I was in that
Okay.
class.
So I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So as you opening, you're also closing shit, and I thought
Yeah.
that was so cool. So
Mhm.
where my
I got
bed
confused.
faces,
Yeah.
um,
I'm jumping.
there's like a wall,
Mhm.
typical
Right. Right.
bedroom.
Right. Right.
But there's this wall and there's this line up at the top. And like when it's nighttime, like
Mhm.
you can see maybe like the night lights outside, like the little
Right. Yeah.
shadows. But for the most part, my room is very dark.
Mhm.
So I was I don't know, I was just staring up at the ceiling one night. I
Yeah.
wasn't sleeping. I mean, I was
Daydreaming.
tired,
Yeah.
but I hadn't went to sleep. And I'm just, I
Mhm.
don't know if I'm meditating or if I'm just doing my thing,
Right.
staring off into the night. Right.
Period.
And I see, you know how sometimes they say like at night your mind can play tricks on you, but maybe
Yeah.
it's not. Maybe your mind really is,
Exactly.
and maybe you really are seeing what you're
Yeah.
seeing, and you just don't know what you're seeing.
Right.
So I'm laying there, and I see in this left corner this big ass portal, and I know it's a fucking
What?
portal. I know it is. It's a big
See.
black, and I was just like, and then I
Mm-mm.
saw another one in the middle
Mm.
here,
Right. This is the
like
room you're in now.
no, not right now. It
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
today.
Okay.
I'm in my little nook thing.
Period. Period.
But in my
Understood.
bedroom, like
Mhm.
in the left corner, it was a huge ass
Yeah.
portal. And then in the middle of that same wall, there was like a smaller one. And it
Mhm.
was just doing this.
It's a lot of them.
And I was like, who
The
is
hell is
in
going
here?
on? Period.
What is
Mhm.
in here? And
Yeah.
so I'm going into doing one. Like,
Mhm.
I'm like,
Right.
I don't know if they're evil. I don't know if they're good. Like, I don't know what's
Exactly.
happening.
It's
But
exactly
let me
how I
try
felt.
and see what I can do or
Right.
whatever. So I'm doing my little
Mhm.
thing, trying to close it. And I saw the one above me, like,
Yeah.
get smaller
That's
and
exactly where
smaller.
mine is. Like it's. I don't like it.
And then the one, I almost feel like the one that was in the left corner,
Mhm.
it may have been a good one because it got bigger.
Right.
I don't know. I
Okay.
just be like,
Oh, I
optimistic
never
because,
thought of it
I'm
that way.
still learning
Yeah.
this stuff. So
Mhm.
I was just like, I don't know if I didn't feel like I was supposed to
Right.
close. So I didn't know if I was
Mm,
supposed to close it.
I feel you. That's why I let
So,
my
but
sister handle all that. I'm a little scary.
it was just
So
interesting. I was like, oh my God,
yeah.
she did say it was
Right, right,
coming.
right, right, right. And I caught mine on the little camera, like I told you, and I saw stuff coming out of it. So I was like, I don't know. Like one of them, there was like a black figure. I don't mess with any of that because I want to make sure that only light is coming through. But I do remember Queen saying that not everything that looks bad is bad. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, how that works. But this house has a lot of activity, so I don't really
Hmm.
know. I'm still trying to learn some things, but
Like, I feel like
sage
when I
real
was
quick.
in church, I was more afraid of things I
Mm-hmm.
didn't understand.
Same.
Now that I'm over on this side of the spectrum, I'm not
Right.
as afraid as I used to
Right.
be. I used to be afraid about nothing. First of all,
Yes, I
like,
feel you.
why are you like,
Mm.
Heifer, why are you like trying to like wish stuff to happen to you?
It's that
Like,
energy they try to put on us. Like I
you know,
remember, I
so
used to be afraid. Like before I went to bed, I had to like pray to Juicy J every night, and if I didn't, I was gonna die in my sleep. And because I didn't pray, I was going to hell. Or I had to say "love you" to my mother like 20,000 times because if I didn't, then crazy. But and
crazy.
trauma comes with that as
Yeah.
well. So I
Yes,
totally
like
understand.
definitely resonate with what you're saying. You know, I was
Mm,
probably I maybe 30. I
mm,
stopped looking over my shoulder, like, cause I didn't start wearing pants until I was like
yeah.
27.
Okay.
So it's been roughly about 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
9 years,
Period.
right?
Period. And that's all I wear.
So I think, and now I will rarely get in a
Yeah.
skirt, and that's
Period.
probably
Period.
why.
That's me.
But now it was probably around age 30 where I finally stopped
Mm,
looking over my shoulder or just thinking,
right.
sure, I'm not gonna go to hell for putting these pants on.
I'm telling you,
Crazy.
yes, the shit that they put into us or made
Yeah.
us believe is sick. Like, it's ridiculous. But you
Mm-mm.
can't really blame yourself because it is an energy that comes with it. It's not just, oh well, it wasn't as easy as people assume to break away from religion. I don't think they understand that, certain days, well, I used to have these, I'm fully, aware in what I want to do and where I want to be on my walk. But before it
Mm-hmm.
was like, well, damn, you hear a certain church song or a certain energy and it brings you back and you're like, oh shit, okay. But I know what they're doing, so it's hard, but I also know what comes with that book too. Don't add up. So
I'm so glad you said that
mm,
because I used to be a gospel music freak, okay?
mm,
I mean, but I liked other kind of music too.
right.
But the majority of that was like gospel music.
Yeah. Same.
And what I hate about leaving the church, because
Mm,
even though like, we're awakened
right.
or we're
Right.
we're deprogramming while we're
Mm-hmm.
awakening.
Right.
I used to love how I felt when I would hear the music.
Yes. Yes.
Or
That part.
like when somebody was singing and you knew
Mm,
that they were really, really singing and they brought
right.
tears to your eyes and you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
man, they really feeling that song.
Yeah.
Which made you feel that song,
Yes.
and it was just like
Right.
as a kid,
I
like I
totally
used to love
understand.
Sunday mornings. I used to love going to church.
Right.
I just used to like the way I felt in there. And so now it's
Mm,
like,
damn. I don't
damn.
really wanna. Yeah, I feel you.
So now when
I
I hear a
definitely feel
gospel
you.
song, I get pissed. Even the ones I
Yeah.
love, I get so pissed because I'm
Because they're
like,
using their
damn, the
gift to it.
nostalgia,
Right.
that
Exactly.
feeling of
But
nostalgia, I
mm-hmm.
love that because it
Yeah,
takes you
takes it
back
back.
to a place
Right.
in your mind where maybe you felt like you were kind of
Mm.
happy, or
Exactly.
maybe because for me it was
Mm.
like a distraction from what was going on at
Right.
home.
But then
Like
that's
when we would
followed
leave,
by
like
an hour or two sermon, and then it's like, I
yeah,
don't really
like
know.
school was that for me too. Like when it was time to
Mm.
go home, or
Yes.
if I was at my godmother's house or at a friend's house and I
Yes.
spent the night and I had to go home, I would cry. Like when we
Yeah.
left church, I would cry. I'd be like, I do not want to go home.
I
So
feel you.
like when I hear a song that's my jam, like I still
Takes
might,
it back.
you know, bounce a shoulder or tap my foot
Mm-hmm.
or something, and I
Period.
catch myself doing it. And it's like, fuck,
I
what
know. I
is
love
that?
that song.
So,
Mhm. Totally understand. But yeah,
but yeah,
I used to go to sleep in church. I ain't gonna lie.
I did
So,
too. And
what's the other readers?
um, Ebony is pulling up to her house shortly. She's on her way home, and she said she would log in when she got there. Tanisha will be off of work in about an hour or so, and that is not going to be available tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, we could have got did it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah.
It's not gonna be if you call a number. It's not gonna be on the live, but you will talk to someone live. You'll talk to Divine Duo live right now,
Absolutely.
but it won't be on the live. Like nobody else will see it.
Right, but she is available.
I am.
So we may not need to be on that long, Queen. You think, or what? What are you thinking?
Yeah. It just depends how everything goes.
Okay.
Y'all.
Well, we wouldn't have been able to do it tomorrow anyway because I had stuff to do tomorrow.
Right.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys. The number to Black Magic to reach our amazing readers is right here on this banner at the bottom of the screen. You can call in at 1-888-562-0862. Calls are $4.99 a minute, with your first minute being free. Divine Duo is available at extension 16. We do have a couple of other readers. Eb the Cardologist will be on soon, as well as Charming T. So it's Friday night, and let's get these calls rolling. Also, before I forget, you can also book a session,
Is
personal session.
is Cosmic CJ, is he okay?
I believe so. He,
I think it's a delay in here.
I think so. He said that he wasn't going to be able to do it, but last night he said that he had to fly out. So I'm assuming he's okay.
Yeah, like I completely forgot about that too. So that's why I was like, dang, is he okay? Because I completely forgot. That slipped my mind.
I talked to him this morning about some readings that he had scheduled, just some confirmation time frames. So, and then he was also present in the chat earlier. So he did put in there that he was not going to be able to tonight.
Okay, I kind of thought he was, and I think that's why I forgot everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I send my love out to him.
Absolutely.
I'm so sick for I need that muscle relaxer. Okay. It's a delay, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's a delay. I don't know how long the delay is, but I can tell it's a delay in here. Make sure y'all call in that number 1-888-562-0862. Divine Duo is waiting at extension 16. And I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. She's really good. She's read me before.
Absolutely.
She has to actually read me to get on the team. She's
Yep.
one of those that you to get on. But
Absolutely.
yeah, so you won't be disappointed, y'all. I want to tap in, tune in.
Divine Duo, somebody just asked in the chat if you do relationship readings.
Absolutely. Everything. Like, I pick up on the most bizarre stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't want to mispronounce your name, Tasha
Absolutely.
Pickett. If you need a reading, go ahead and call in. Divine Duo is available at extension 16.
Tap in, y'all. I promise y'all won't be disappointed. I promise.
I promise. They'll see and know after the live that we do together. They'll see it. They'll know it.
I'm so ready for
They'll get
that.
to experience it in real time.
Yes.
But they're going to
Absolutely.
experience it tonight, too. Okay, period. I know we were supposed to get it in tonight. It'd be
No,
the
it's fine.
traveling. And because I drive by myself, girl, I'd be like,
And plus, it was an emotional topic. You can't really
I've
cut
been
that off.
driving
That
all
was
day.
beautiful.
Oh, I know. Wasn't that like touching, man?
Yes, a lot
I
of
mean, I
healing.
feel like so many people were, yes. I feel
Yes.
like so many people received the healing.
Right. I feel like so many people were seen as well, though. Like, I totally resonate with what you said, Maya. Like,
Yes.
you never know what this channel does for certain people's lives. Like, just getting on here every day, just being acknowledged. Like, you never know how that affects people. And I know it affected me in the best way possible. Just being able to connect with the deities, even Queen, Maya, everybody in the group, like the chat, it's like everybody's so welcoming. And you don't usually get that, not even from your own family. So it's beautiful. The whole experience of what we just witnessed. It was very beautiful.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I just I give you gratitude, Divine
Yes.
Duo, Queen as well, to the chat. I'm just appreciative that you guys want to hear my story. Thank you for just letting me be transparent. Well, gratitude for letting me be transparent. Um, 'Cause
Absolutely.
even when I got out,
Absolutely.
Victoria was like, "I can't believe you said all that." I was like, I don't know what was going on. I can't believe I said it."
Mm-hmm.
So, but if it came out, it needed to. So I
Absolutely.
honor
Yeah.
the
It's
spirit for that.
amazing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
The fact that you felt comfortable enough to do it is the biggest win, in my opinion. You know.
Let me tell y'all, this is
That
my
is
TV.
the biggest win.
That part. It is. Because I know some people who, and I always like to say, because I hate that saying, hurt people. But I've been hurt, and I took that and I didn't allow it to run me in a way. Like, certain individuals I deal with on a daily basis would do
Buster.
things. And it's like, I'm all about accountability. And I'm younger than majority of these people. So if I can acknowledge my wrongs and say, yeah, I fucked up, you can't do certain things that you know are not correct because you're angry or because you're having a bad day. Sir, I'm just be real. Um, but I'm learning how to open up more because I don't like to tell my problems or be emotional with people because that has been used against me. So I'm learning how to tear down those walls for my son because I'm not really emotional, but we're trying to. But I don't know. I say that to say I don't know. So hopefully that resonated with someone, but everybody wants to hold you accountable, but when you want to hold other people accountable, you're wrong or you're angry or no, I just have a voice and I'm passionate about what I'm speaking to you about. So it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's all I had to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, make sure y'all call in that number you see at the bottom of the screen, 1-888-562-0862. Divine Duo is at extension 16. Shortly, we will have Ed the cardiologist as well as Charming T. I can't wait for Blue Moon Goddess to come back to the panel. She is still definitely with us on our team, and we're just happy to still have her. And her, I'm telling you, when she come in, she does her thing as well. She's just on hiatus, taking care of some things. But I want y'all to know, Blue is still very much active. You can book with Blue as well on awalkwiththeancestors.com, as well as Charming T, Cosmic TJ, Takora, Toddy. All of these people are available on the website. Divine Duo is definitely on there. Divine, you have a couple sessions on there, don't you?
Yeah, I'm open majority of the day. So whenever you need a reading, I'm there.
Now, what sessions do you offer on the website?
See, it's almost like for the hour reading, I'll do a 10 card full spread with a couple clarifiers. But I usually go over that. I usually, go a little bit deeper if I need to because that's just who I am. For the 30 minute, I think it was like a 5 card spread and a couple clarifiers. I don't really go off that. I don't know. Basically. So I just let the reading flow. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm new to this, but I'm very good at what I do. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and that's on the most humblest thing I could possibly say. So I mean, just book with me. Let's see what we can figure out. Um, some things we gonna bring up that you don't really
Yeah,
but it's all out of love and gratitude for allowing me to tap into your energy. That's all. That's my biggest thing. Yeah. So I'm not so to the book, if you should say.
absolutely. Because you are a psychic, medium, intuitive tarot card reader.
Right. Absolutely.
What
Mm-hmm.
do you frame yourself as? Is that right?
Um,
Okay.
see, I just recently started channeling, but from the readings that I've done, I say things I know shit that I would never know. So I don't really know how to label it, and maybe I need to, get with you, Queen, so we can figure out what I should label my gifts, or
You just
but
recently
mhm,
realized you were channeling, girl, because you've
absolutely,
been
there we go.
channeling. If you've been picking up info,
Mhm.
you've been channeling.
Right. I just used it in the wrong ways.
Yes,
I thought I had
ma'am.
anxiety,
And
and
you're good at what you do,
mhm,
like you said.
right, absolutely. I never looked at it that way though, you know, because you grow up in like a church family, and then you say something, and no, you tripping, girl. And then it comes true, and it's like, oh shit. Okay, well, maybe I was channeling, but I don't know. I'm new to this entire
Right.
thing. I'm usually in the back. I promise you.
Absolutely.
Like I write a little bit like Maya. I write poems though, nothing
Let's get
major
the
or
light
anything.
stuff, y'all.
Absolutely. But that's my biggest thing. I'm a big ball of
I would
anxious.
love to hear some of your stuff, your poems and
Really?
stuff.
I was published one time when I was 14, but it's
Oh, I
not
would
really major. But of course, anytime.
like, well, okay, so you write poems. I
Hmm.
love to write poems. I used to have a book
Really?
of poems. I didn't
Really?
even know Maya wrote poems.
Me neither.
I'm wondering, like, that would be something cute that we could
I
do, some
know.
kind of poetry night or something.
I'm down. I am so down because I stopped writing because I couldn't. I like mine to rhyme a little bit, and it was like it doesn't always have to rhyme, but that's a poem. I want mine to rhyme, and
You might be on to something, Queen.
yeah, that
That's
part.
a poem, yes.
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay, period.
yeah, we need to.
Sonnet night. A
There we
sonnet.
go.
Isn't that what a sonnet is? A sonnet?
um, I think so. I don't know. I stopped writing like for a long time. Like just took myself out of that space and decided to do
I
something
have
totally
too.
different. I need to start. It's
Yes.
healing. It is so healing, but I was doing it more so for others. Like I was in this school and they used my gifts, but they didn't give me the proper education that I needed. Like they used my voice, they used my poetry, and they promoted their school off me. And then they labeled me as this angry black child, and I'm like, okay, well, I wasn't this when you wanted me to sing on your TVs every morning for the announcement. I wasn't this when you wanted me to write and have your school's name on it. But here I am. So I don't really know.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's all right, though.
Yeah,
That's all right. I think we
absolutely.
should. Let's do something like that.
Hmm.
Have us some wine
There we go.
and be in there like, you know how
Talking
they
about
snap
language.
instead of clapping. You know, another thing that I would like to see formed, even though I know I don't have the patience to form it, but I surely open up the door for anyone that would like to form it and kind of have the discussion via our platform, um, like for mothers, because I keep hearing the baby in the background, and I don't think people understand what that takes, especially sometimes for our mothers that have children with autism and our babies that are small babies, postpartum moms. I would like to see a mothers group develop where y'all could come on and y'all could just talk about stuff and tell y'all truth and how y'all felt about the day, honey, and how that baby was crying. You closed the door and just left out for about 5 minutes. Like, because those things, those conversations are needed. Yeah.
I think that's a great
If we
idea.
can't make that a thing, then maybe we can make it a segment in the
Hmm.
show, you know?
I think you on to something, Queen.
We're trying to have, you do? Gratitude, okay. Because, like, Toddy agreed to do, she don't want to do it every day, but she agreed to do it to a certain extent where if you have dream questions, she'll come on and maybe do a segment or something where she'll answer questions or kind of interpret dreams. So I'm excited about that. I haven't talked to her again about it since we brought it up to her the one time, Maya. But I'm just trying to just tron tool, girl, tron tool. Make sure y'all call in his number 1-888-562-0862. We got Divine Duo Tarot at extension 16. We'll have a couple more readers coming up. We probably won't be on here long, but we'll get her done.
I'm glad to hear that, Queen. That Toddy is interested in doing that. I think that would be a great segment for the both of y'all.
Mhm. Yes.
Cause I know I be well, if I can't call you and I'm talking to you, I'm texting you about a dream I done had or something.
Yeah. Plenty of people do, Like, well, Toddy interprets the dreams. And sometimes I can too, but I'll go to take it to Toddy, like, Toddy, this is what I think, but what you get? And she doesn't have the confidence that she needs, but she is so good at it, you know. We'd be like, I didn't even.
For me, Queen, just seeing that little part, that little clip of her in your
I wish she would come and do the hotline.
trailer, your reality show trailer.
Yes.
That little piece that Toddy
Yes.
did, I don't know if it was a dream or if she was reading, but she was on. That lady was touched. Like, oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, she her mama daughter.
I loved how they did that. Yeah, she was doing a real dream interpretation too. I really want my reality show. I really, really do. Um, 'Cause for me, y'all, even the I don't want to say the little success as to diminish anything that I've ever done, but the success that I have achieved, it may not be all that I wanted to do or want to do, but I'm excited for what I've done and what I'm looking to do. And I know that any opportunity that I receive becomes an opportunity for the Melanites. You know what I mean? In some capacity. So I'm so excited. And I just ask that y'all just what they say, keep me lifted up. Yeah. Keep the frequency high for me, please. That's really what they mean, but see, they don't say that. They can't tell you that. Keep me lifted. Lifted where? In frequency. Okay, gratitude.
Isn't it amazing how they've come up with all of
I
these
gotta change the
counter?
intro.
Yeah, I think there's a delay.
So go ahead, Maya. Go ahead.
I was saying, isn't it amazing
It's a delay. Yeah.
how they have managed to counteract um, the things that are relative to us? Like they got a rebuttal for everything.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Absolutely. But in what way do you mean that, though?
Like you said, keep me lifted. You know, um,
Yes.
keep me high in frequency. Like that's one. Trying to think of another one that I've heard before. I have you ever heard people say stuff like, if you talk about something that's successful that's happened in your life, and they go, everybody ain't able. Yes, the fuck you are able. Do you know who the fuck you are? Like you're able to have whatever you want. You know what I'm
Wait a
saying?
minute.
Like,
Okay. I heard some of that. It cut out a little bit, but I heard some of it.
um, so like if something good happens to you and you want to, just kind of celebrate your success with the people that you love, And instead of saying congratulations, I'm so happy for you, what you get is, everybody ain't able.
That something serious. I'm telling
All
you.
right. Like,
Yes.
what do
Yeah.
you mean? Everybody is able.
Ain't
You can have
it?
the
Ain't it?
what? Like everything that doesn't, the things that you think
Yeah.
mean this actually means something else. Like, I don't know. It's just funny to me.
Ain't that it though? That's the funniest shit to me. Never. I'm so happy for you. I've had people even say, "But why you? What did you? I wonder what you did
Yes.
to
Or
receive something
like,
good." Wow.
right. When I started getting serious about my health and losing weight and stuff, people would be like, well, don't get too small. Don't get too small.
Like for who?
No, what they meant to say is don't get smaller than me.
I done
Right.
plumped back up.
That part.
Right.
So
Right, Divine. You just be like it just be that little slick. I'm sick of it.
definitely feel you.
Or
I
like,
done plumped back up, and now I want to lose some weight. And so everybody keep telling me like, "No, you look good the way you is." No, I want to go back to where I just was when I had the wrinkly titties. I like that.
Oh. Mm. Queen, I'm thinking about doing the liquid
Yeah,
diet. I'm
that
for real.
part.
Like either like incorporating like raw
I keep
stuff
thinking
with
about
it.
it as well.
Yeah.
I was about to say I'm gonna have a salad or something with it.
Yeah, like you can do that, but like it just needs to be like raw foods, you know?
Yes, that's what I had to do before I had my surgery. So yes, I definitely can do it, and after I had to. So yeah, I can definitely do it. I'm excited to be skinny again.
Okay, I'm trying to lose my stomach since I had my son. But is it true? Like I seen something on Google, and Google is not a reliable source. But they said once you have a C-section, and no matter how much you work out, your belly, like it's always gonna be there. Like, is that true? I don't know.
I've heard that before, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hold
I'll
on.
tell
Mine was
you this.
always there, and I didn't have a C-section.
I had some big ass babies. I'm still trying to work this belly out, but it was natural. So, but I can tell you this: the people that I know who have had C sections went and paid money to get rid of it. That's all I can tell you about people who got in C sections.
I may need to look into that, but
Mhm.
I may have to do the sit-up option because I don't know about that one.
I'm losing my belly. This is ab season, damn it. I'm
Period.
going
That
for the
part.
gold. I'm getting all of it here. Like
We
it's
together
a
on
done
that.
deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a done deal. I'm doing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure y'all call in that number 1-888-562-0862. You can get you a reading from Divine Duo Tarot right there, extension 16. Call that number, make it do what it do, tap in, get your session.
um, y'all, I've also heard about it's an old medicine. I don't even know if they still make it clean. Has anybody ever heard of something called camphorphenique?
What is it?
Camphorphenique.
Yes. Yeah, that
Um,
is old. That's very old.
that and something else. I can't remember it, but the old heads, like the
I don't even know what
older
it's for.
um I can't remember. I don't know if you take it by spoon or if you put it on your body. Uh, but the old heads said, oh, and preparation H too, camphorphenique and or preparation H. They
Oh
said that
yeah.
if you put that on your problem
Oh yeah.
areas,
The preparation makes on your stomach.
yeah, they say that it'll get rid of it. And they used to put the camphorphenique on their breasts when they was too big to shrink them. Now I never tried it, but the old heads that I grew up around, that's what they said that they used. So I don't know.
Yes. Yes. They had a lot of remedies.
Did a whole lot. Natasha said, I ain't losing
Too funny,
nothing. I
man.
bought one of those
That's
waist
just like
straps.
what we talked about the other day, getting rid of the parasites.
Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. I had a conversation with my boys about that, Queen. Because I was like, and then you started talking about how, like, our kids,
What?
when we were
The
having,
parasites?
yes, and when we were having a conversation about what you put in your house, like your kids eating stuff, they either eat or they don't eat or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, she sure is right, because you can only eat what I buy.
Yeah.
And so my kids was like, we told them
That's
about
right.
the meat and stuff, and they was like, Mama, we gonna have to get off of meat too. And so now they asking about watching What the Health. So yep.
Oh, girl, I really feel like I want to do a Zoom on that and just let it play, and we can all just watch it together and have the conversation.
That would be good.
I mean, really, I do.
I think a lot of people don't
Yeah,
want to watch
right?
it. I feel like a lot of people don't want to watch it because they probably won't feel the same about what they're eating after they watch it.
Yeah. I probably need to. We need to run them back to back. The forks over knives, and then the what the hell, or the what the hell's first, then the forks over knives. About time you get finished with the health, and then you go into the forks over knives, you're gonna be done.
Yeah, you're gonna be
You're gonna
done. It's
want
a
to
wrap.
make that change, like Michael Jackson and the Man in the Mirror.
Yep.
And period.
What did I just see?
Gonna make a change
Miss
for once
Capricorn
in
68
my
Lives.
life.
Oh, that's real good. Are you a thick lady or are you little? Because I'm a thick lady and the gut has always been a problem for me. Now, y'all,
Oh yeah, that is always
is
a
chlorella the
problem.
same as chlorophyll? Queen, do you know?
What did you say?
Is chlorella the same as chlorophyll?
No, I don't think that it is. No. No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I like triple chlorophyll though. I take triple chlorophyll, and I like that. And I haven't taken it in a few months, but I do. I really like it because it's a like a deodorant for the inside of the body, if you will.
Oh, I don't. What is triple chlorophyll? Because I put mine in. It's like liquid. I just put it in my drink and drink it.
Yeah. The triple chlorophyll, you can put it in your drinks. You can make it a liquid. Of course, it's really green.
Hmm.
And you can put it in your drink. But at the same time, they have the capsules. The capsules is big as hell. It's like a penis in your throat. But
Oh.
I take
Mm-mm.
the penis capsules in my throat. Um,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Queen. Penis in your throat.
Anywho, but I love triple chlorophyll. I haven't taken Corella, but I think that I believe that's different.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I'm really, I like the chlorophyll. I like putting it. I put it in my orange juice in the mornings. Um, but I really like it. It makes me go. I'm trying to get to the 5 month mark because they say once you take it for 5 months, you don't have to use deodorant anymore. And I don't really want to use deodorant no more. So I'm trying to see if it's true.
Yeah, yeah. It's a deodorized. Is the chlorophyll, is that green like the triple chlorophyll? Because I don't know what the
It's
difference
super
is.
super
Because I
green.
was
It's
introduced, when was introduced to it, I was introduced to triple chlorophyll. So I don't know if it's different or the same.
I'm not sure, but I know this one I got is hella green and it will stain. It even stains your fingers. So um, I try to make sure I get it in the
Yeah,
cup.
right.
I order mine from Amazon. I'll go get it so I can show y'all what it looked like. So this is the one that I use. Well, let's see.
Okay, yeah,
Trying to okay. And I ordered it from Amazon. It's a pretty big bottle. It's like 16 ounces.
yeah.
Um, and it has like a minty
Mhm.
aftertaste, which is fine with me because it's cool. You can put it in water. I just choose to put it in my orange juice because I don't really have to taste it. But yeah, and it makes you go too. So yeah, it freshens the breath, natural mint flavor, promotes cleansing. I always take it after I work out.
Oh yeah, that's a good practice.
Yeah. I
That is
know. I
a
wish
good
we could post
practice.
pics in the chat too. Oh, somebody said see it again. Okay. Um,
Oh yeah,
trying to
right.
figure it out. Trying to figure it out. Can you see it? It's by a company called Now, I think. Well, yeah, Now. So, but it's pretty tasty, I guess. I thought it was gonna be disgusting. I've been looking into the castor oil again too, Queen. Whew.
Okay, that's good. Especially if you're gonna do the turpentine.
Queen, what does the turpentine taste like?
Yeah.
I really do want to do it. I
It's
feel like
very strong, but it's not like pungent. Oh, you'll be okay. Like it's not like an aspirin, nothing like that. But it is a weird taste. But I've taken it
it's
with like apple juice, just a little bit of
uh-huh.
apple juice with the castor oil,
Mm.
and it works like a charm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Empress Lattest, I normally do like a 8 ounce glass and I do like a teaspoon of the chlorophyll in it and just stir it up and just drink it.
Got on my nerves.
Um every day, Shakira. every day. I just keep feeling like if I do this, Queen, like I'm afraid that when I poop,
Uh-huh.
it'll be something else attached that don't want to come out, and I have to pull it out. And when I pull it out, I feel like it'll be a parasite, and I feel like I'll be intrigued and disgusted at the same time trying to figure this shit out. Yeah.
No, that's why you drink the castor oil, because that's gonna move your bowels. That's gonna push it out.
I'm so nervous. I feel
And
like I'm
it's a trip to see
re-virginizing my
them,
body all over
because they
again.
just look like,
Are
oh
they
my goodness.
big?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I need to get with the program. Shit.
I mean, are they big?
No, they not necessarily, but you can tell what they are. I've seen them like at the most. I've seen them like maybe 2 inches.
Ugh. Ugh. Parasites.
Skinny like a toothpick and like 2 inches long, between an inch to 2 inches long. I've seen them.
You said 2 inches long?
Yeah,
Why I'm thinking they like this? Because we've been backed up our whole
like that's
lives because I just feel like they're going to be like this.
now you can see some of them videos because it's different parasites. It's different kinds. Now I've seen them take that something husk with the turpentine and some other shit,
Ooh,
the
ooh,
charcoal, activated charcoal, and it's supposed to make it all coagulated. And they come out and they do be that long. They be
ooh.
big ass mucus like parasites. They do be that long. I've seen some of those as well. But only like coming out of me, I've seen them like between an inch to 2 inches long, getting like a toothpick.
You saw it? Like you physically saw it? Like you
Yeah, I've
just,
seen it, when you wipe, some of them are on your toilet paper,
oh my
some are
God.
some are in the toilet.
I'm losing it.
It's very intriguing.
I feel like it'll be intriguing and disgusting at the same time, but because we are the
You
kind of people that we
definitely
are,
you definitely will.
oh my God. Like your own science project.
Yes.
So is a tapeworm a parasite too?
Uh
Do those come out of
yes,
us or are those in
absolutely.
animals?
It's supposed to be one of the longest. Huh? Is what an
I,
animal?
I was saying, are tapeworms in humans or are those in animals or are those parasites and we have those too? Like, I'm just trying to
No,
understand.
I've
Like, what?
always been taught that tapeworms are in us as well. Yeah, growing up, I was always scared of them. I was fearful of a tapeworm because how long my mom and them used to say they can get. Like they'll be the length of your fucking intestines and be wrapped inside of your shit 10 times over. Like they can be very long, a tapeworm.
Look, I'm
Yeah,
scratching.
no, they can
Look,
be extremely long.
when you see this, I'm scratching.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I feel like I really would pass out or have a
Ugh.
connection. I just feel like I would be so disgusted with myself and oh my God.
Look, that
I don't know.
means Maya. That means that you didn't go to that YouTube and look up that stomach that I said. If they've cut that person's stomach and all them tape. I mean, them parasites was in their stomach.
I didn't. What how do you look for it? Like I'm frowning, but I'm gonna go look for it anyway. um what's the keywords to go search it?
like YouTube parasites in stomach during surgery. See if you can find it while we on here. Make sure y'all call. I think I think Divine Duo is on a session right now. But make sure y'all call it in that number.
I do.
We have some other readers coming in
No, you
shortly.
saw. We, I'm finna look it up, Queen. Well, Victoria's finna look it up. So it's like me looking
Okay.
it up. It's like me looking it up if you doing it. You
She
see
said
what
it's like me looking it up. You doing it right.
I'm saying? She know.
Serious.
I would die if a tapeworm came out. Like, I would probably be in a corner in the bathroom just rocking back and forth like, there you go. Okay. Which one?
That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine, like the genome girl said, it came out of her pocketbook, her cooch.
Let me turn this light down, because maybe. Ew. Can y'all see that?
What's that? Oh wait, that's inside.
Which one is it?
Yeah, kind of. I can. No, you will see it. It looked like the stomach is open, like it's in a surgery. Can see if what if you scroll some? No, no, like it's a lot of them. It's
There's one
like,
with a lot.
okay, wait, that's it right there. I think that's it right
That
there.
look like something out of Resident Evil.
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
Okay, I'm finna play it.
So what we have here
Listen to her.
footage of a surgery of some parasitic worms being pulled out of a patient's intestines, colon, etc. So this patient obviously survived and the worms removed, no problems.
Can y'all see that?
No worries, it's medical footage. So here we have a surgery practice
Yeah.
where a patient is complaining of intestinal bloating, and we'll soon find out why. So maybe you want to turn off now if you don't like the medical footage.
I'm trying to drive it.
Here we go.
I can't really see it. That what all the parents say, yes, girl, yes.
Why do we
Yes.
torture ourselves this
Yes.
way? Oh my god.
Yes. This is what made me stop eating meat. This right here.
Queen, I'm itching.
Now, it's medical fact, biological fact that these worms must
Yes.
have meat or dairy or whey protein, etc. These worms cannot live on
Ew.
Ew. That's why you find them in the cats and dogs, and in today's livestock that gets fed meat as well.
Traumatizing. Disgusting.
Amazing stuff, isn't it? Here's your questions we want to discuss down below.
That, I started seeing those. I was watching that. Then I watched Forks Over Knives. Then I watched What the Health. After that, I was a vegetarian for like 5 years, 6 years, something like that. Maybe 8 years. I was a vegetarian for a good minute before I started eating fish again. After I seen it, yeah, like 5 years, I think.
So if I go to another country and they walk on
That's
the other side of
real
the
and
street,
disgusting.
I smell like raw blood to them. A carcass. A maggot infested piece of shit.
Ew. Like a whole carcass.
A whole carcass. Somebody said, what in the hellfire was that?
Now, let's look at it from this angle too, Maya. Because we take pride in our puss. We be like, "Oh, this thing smell good." Can you imagine how much better she would smell? She'd just get up and be walking in flowers herself after that. She just grow legs of, of, flowers and shit.
I'm so frightened.
Mm. You frightened? You frightened?
I would
Screaming,
hate,
bruh.
Queen, I would hate for my partner to be like all involved in between my legs and tell me that I smell like a dead carcass. Or or tell me like that they
Oh my
swallowed.
God. Like, I just would not leave the bed from up under the covers for a whole month. Like, no, don't look at me. I'll become Eve's Bayou type shit. Like, no,
I
don't look at
mean,
me.
Like some spoiled meat.
oh my God. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God. What? No, stop it. Like, completely knock it off.
I just want to go cover my head with a blanket and sit in the dark.
Oh, man, my coffee didn't. You no, you know how you get scared on a scary movie, so you got to put your feet off the floor and put them up on the couch?
Yes, like I just feel like tucking. Just
Girl, I can't even imagine. Like, I wipe my vagina and parasites come out. No! Those parasites right there? No! No! But what do we think mucus is? Mucus are parasites.
is it?
Not there goes my dinner. What she said?
They turn into tapeworms.
Victoria said that when cats swallow fleas, they turn into tapeworms.
They are parasites.
When
Right,
they swallow
peacefully.
what?
I'm just fleas, because fleas are like a type
These
of
are parasites.
parasite. So if a cat swallows
Oh,
a flea,
disgusted. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've seen them have to take out a bot fly. Oh my
Oh,
God.
oh my
that
God.
isn't that disgusting?
Yes.
Oh my God. I've seen genomes have those. Disgusting.
No, are you serious?
This little girl was at the pool and she left
Yes.
her wet clothes by the pool. And when she went to go get her clothes back on, she put them same wet clothes back on. And it was a fly that got into them clothes, and she had one on her face. And when they pulled it out, she left a hole in her face. Oh my God!
Oh, nah.
Oh,
I'm so
You might as well
distraught.
just take me out. Just gone and finish the
they get
job.
fed in the skin.
I'm so grief
Like, finish
stricken
her
right
like
now.
Mortal
I'm telling
Kombat.
you. I'm just
Girl, no. Whose life? No.
and I gotta get off of the gummy bears and the gummy worms and the gummy candies because that shit is made from the shit that um,
Yeah, that's pork.
pigs expel from in between their hoofs. I'm so ashamed.
Ew. Is that
I'm
what
so
that's from? I knew it was pork,
yes.
but
That jelly it comes from their hooves.
oh
They expel
God.
this shit from in between their hooves, and that's what they use to make gummy candy.
That is disgusting.
Like for real, I'm like, why the fuck?
What?
Like, why do y'all like? I'm having a BF.
Whose
I
fucking
don't
thought was that to put that in fucking children's
You know,
candy?
genomes. Like y'all are some evil bastards. Like what
I'm
the?
disgusted.
Why do you need that to create candy? It's candy. My stomach hurt.
I need to get me all the way together. This is just, girl,
I
ain't it
feel.
reopened your eyes to, we done lost Corey. I mean, that was Divine Duo again, man.
I thought she was on a call.
She came back, maybe she got another one, so she dropped out again.
Maybe
They shall
so.
call in that number at the bottom of the screen. 1-888-562-0862. We got Divine Duo on right now, extension 16. We will have Charming T soon, as well as Ed the Cardologist. We're going to make it do what it do with our three queens. Okay, just period. Like the
What?
tarot deck.
What is that? Queen, they saying
Oh,
something
that's
about
good.
Vril. What's that? VRIL? What is that? What's Vril,
I don't know.
y'all?
That's what I was trying to figure out, too, what that is.
Tell us. What is that?
Now, that's why you need to get some ProDent Max via my affiliate link, which is an oral toothpaste created by Melanite. Get you some ProDent Max. We're going to have him on as an interview as well.
Come on. Pea is in butter? Are you saying that pea is in butter?
Huh?
Somebody said no way pea in butter. Are y'all saying that pea is in butter? Queen, the chat taking me too
Pea
fast. I
or
gotta come back
tea?
to you. I don't know, but I just came on back to you because they taking me too fast. They trying to make me go blind.
Oh, pea is in butter. Who's pea? I mean, it's dairy. So
Cow
if
pea?
anything, it's fecal matter and that's why I stopped drinking milk.
Oh gosh.
It has to be if that's what they're talking about because butter is dairy, and they have to approve because milk can only have a certain amount of fecal matter in it and a certain amount of bacteria in it.
What the hell do you need to put fecal matter in milk though?
They approve it. It can't have over a certain amount in there. It's pus in there too. So it
Yeah, it
can't
is
have
pussy.
over a certain amount of these things in it, but they still approve it. It's disgusting.
But why does that need to be? Ugh. Why would your mind think that shit need to be in milk?
I don't know, but it just made my stomach hurt instantly.
I mean, my stomach hurts. Like
Exactly.
My stomach hurt.
It's fucking disgusting is what it is.
I feel like my ears are bleeding.
Girl. Today I'm getting sick. I mean, really. But this is what's happening. This is what we're putting into our physical vessels for fuel, and it's not fueling our bodies. Like, I keep eating on these fucking hot chips. Ivory Thornton called me the other day, and she like, Queen, you was right about the Lay's potato chips. There's something wrong with them. Like, I guess she had ate some, and somebody else maybe had ate some. I can't remember what she said, but she said she got sick and was throwing up from it. Like,
really?
it's
From
something,
Lay's potato
like, I almost
chips?
got them today. Like, oh, no.
What kind? All of them? All the
Yes.
Lay's? My God.
But I remember saying something about them. I don't even know, because I almost got some today.
I wanted some hot fries. Some Chester's hot fries. That's what I
Yep.
wanted. I wanted some
So I
more,
got
girl.
them hot cheese puffs.
Why they do us like this?
Because they want us dead.
Somebody said, why I'm eating them now? Wow. That's, you know what, Queen? That's really why they
Yep,
be
I
talking
just
shit.
eat it.
That's really why they be talking shit about us. The deities and stuff. That's really why they feel the way they feel. I can't even.
Because we know when we still put it in our body.
I'm just going to sit there and take it. Anytime they want to just go out for me, I'm going to sit there and take it because what the fuck? I just feel like going and sitting by the edge of somebody's water
become very
rocking back and forth. Like,
Oh, girl, that is funny. I knew you needed to see that, the parasites. I knew you needed to see that in the stomach so everybody could see that that shit is real what you just saw. Like, what are they eating? Are they only eating meat and, like, no vegetation at all? Like, is that what's happening in our stomachs right now and we have no idea? Like, do we have those right now and we don't know?
I would imagine if we're all still eating meat, for those of us that are still eating meat, I would imagine like
If we don't be doing this thing together, I wonder if we all gonna. I wonder.
But when we pass them, when we pass the parasites, and I've seen them in my stool, I've only seen maybe, what, 2 or 3 at a time. So how many is in there? They're not coming out.
if they've been in there since birth and they be talking about how we be carrying 20 pounds of like waste in our bodies alone on a regular basis, I can just imagine. And you talking about
Yes,
having milk in your
yes.
body, and that's if your mama didn't breastfeed you. Formula on up.
And then they turn
You
around
just
and give you
backed
cow
up.
milk when you get a certain age.
You just backed up, and you just everything needs to be colonoscopied. Your stomach needs to be colonoscopied. Your asshole needs to be colonoscopied. Your throat needs to be colonoscopied. Everything needs to be colonoscopied.
It's a true statement.
And it reminds me of the
Oh,
stuff that when you
shoot.
squeeze your
Make sure
nose
y'all
and like it
calling
come out. My God.
That's why we stink so bad.
Wait, what?
Huh? What'd you say, Queen? What happened?
Wait, what did you say? What is it about squeezing your nose like so you can't taste it?
Oh, no, I was saying seeing that shit that came out his belly reminded me of how when you be squeezing your nose to get the pores like open or whatever, and you squeeze and the little come up out of
Oh,
there.
yes.
I wonder if those are parasites.
Yes, because that's like, it
Cause
is.
you
Yes.
got it from the meat, what you
It's
ingested.
a form of it.
Ew.
It's a form of it, yeah. You have a lot of different parasites roaming your physical body. It's a lot of them. But it's when they become overpowering and you can't control the different thoughts of wanting certain things that you know are not good in your body. Like, I'm telling you, right now I need a detox heavily because I keep eating all of these sweets and I know I don't want it. But like the other night I was in such a battle, I was eating the motherfucking cookies and grapes. Like, I was in a battle. Like, no, you're going to eat some fruit, but I'm still eat the cookies. Like, it was a whole mental thing in the bed.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
We need to be broken free of this shit.
I just want to like do this and turn myself inside out and then wrench it out and then go back in and bring myself back to me. You think I could do that? Do you think I could
Where is
pull
my duo?
and wrench out
Drink some bleach.
and then turn myself back?
Like how you turn something inside out and you get all of
Yeah. Trying to
the
make sure
lint
you
out
get
of it and
everything.
off of it and
Yes.
all of the
And
twigs
then
and
just
shit.
redo and then just like go back in and turn yourself right side in. That's what I want to do.
Oh my
And
God.
start again.
Yes. Start all over.
I
Who is
just want
this?
to be healthy and I feel bad because I'm not. I don't know. Get them out of there, Maya. If they got to be. What happened?
Can somebody remove Kristen Huerta, please? Because I don't know what the fuck.
Wait a minute. What is she saying? Hypothetical
I don't.
parasite, so to speak. Of what?
She said that's totally tubular. So
What
radical,
is it? What
dude.
you mean? I don't understand. What's wrong?
I don't know what she's saying. I'm like, are you trying to be funny? We talking for real. Like,
Oh.
we're talking some real shit. Like, you, I don't know what the fuck you on.
What is it? A
Trying to be
genome
all
that wants
technical and
attention?
shit.
I don't know if
Come
they're
back
trying to
on
be
Genome
funny.
Day.
Yeah. Trying to be all technical and shit. We talking about getting the shit out your body.
Darby, I am being so serious. I promise to God.
Charming says
I'm
she's
like,
asking her how to get rid of them.
just say that then, Kristen. Just say, how do you get rid of the parasites? Because who finna read this book? Now, look.
Shit.
Don't do that.
Exactly. Go on Karen channel and ask her
Yeah.
about that. Shit.
Tubular and radical and stuff. This ain't Bill and Ted. Go ask them. Go find them and ask.
Mm-hmm. They Bill Nye the Science Guy. Ask him.
Totally tubular, dude.
Yeah, like what?
Totally tubular.
Totally tubular.
Party time. Excellent. Dude, where's my car?
Evan said she got 5 minutes to think about.
Tubular.
I love Evan. But yes, y'all, ranch.
Evan. My Evan Phoenix.
Yes, she is so funny.
Listen, I love when she say, I'ma knock your head between the dresser and the washing machine or some shit. I be screaming. I be fucking cracking up every time I see her say that.
Or
between the wall and the washing machine, I'ma knock your head between. That is funny to me.
Yes. Ooh.
What she said?
I said I like when Bassett be like, me no miss. Just the stuff that they be saying.
All right.
It'd be funny.
Oh, she had nothing to say?
Somebody said she over there pontificating. I just want like.
So funny.
Queen, I just want a redo. And I guess I gotta be my own redo because this is ridiculous.
Because what?
I said because this is ridiculous. No matter how many times people be, and I'm for real. I'm really finna like. I know me, so I know that this is really finna happen. But like, I don't care how many times people be like, "Oh Maya, that green looks so good on you, girl. Oh my God, your hair is so pretty. Oh Queen, well I can't really use you. I can only use me. Maya, you look so pretty. All I'm gonna see is parasites. Every time they say something, I'm gonna be like parasites.
Oh my gosh.
Cause it's all I see. Like I cannot get that image out of my mind.
So
I
mean, let's do some kind of cleanse.
Let's do, please. When we start, because I'm
let's
just
do
disgusted with myself.
A blast, a cleanse. Like you gonna love the way you look and feel if we really commit to this and we do this. Because I can see you already. I know what you're gonna look like, and I can feel it. Like you just would be totally tubular, okay? And period. But I really think we should do it.
So silly. Parasites. See, it's just always gonna come out of my mouth. Parasites. V, you think this look cute? Parasites.
Parasites.
Maya, you gotta get on the scale to see how much you weigh now,
right.
and then we'll check parasites. Like that is all I'm going to see. Parasites.
Wait till you see them come out. You don't even know what they are, Maya, until you have to look at it and second guess and question it. Like, Is that what that is? Yes, yes. And you may have even seen it, not realizing that that's what the fuck you are looking at, because you don't realize it until like you question it. Like, what is it?
Do we?
You're like,
Okay.
oh, that's what that is.
Okay. So I have a question. So there have been times where, you know how like you eat shit that you know you can't handle, or like you know it's not good for you, or you know it's gonna tear you up, but you eat it anyway, like ice cream and or milk or whatever, or even meat,
Yes,
and you eat
yes,
it. And I guess
yes,
after eating it for so long,
yes,
you gotta go use the bathroom, and then you use it, and it takes forever because you just
yes.
on the toilet until the end of
This
time,
is true.
and so it smells so awful. So in those moments, because it don't even smell like human stuff, it smell like
This is
alien
true.
shit. So when you are when you poop like that, is there parasites in there? Do they come out in regular poop, or do you have to like force them out with like
Oh, I'm
taking some
sure.
glue?
No. That's what I'm saying. You probably have already seen some not even knowing what they were.
Ugh, oh my god. Okay, so when we doing this, Queen, what
Because
is
they
we
come
doing? How
out.
long is we doing it? Because I'm sick of me. I am sick of me. Every time I think I done got somewhere, I gotta be fast and be like, "Oh, I think I can have this since I've been doing this." No, you don't need it. Get off of it. Like so, I'm just sick of me. So when are we doing this?
You
Because
like
enough is
me,
enough.
you're a celebrator.
Yes, I be like celebrate small victories because they turn into big wins, and it's like, no, bitch, no, we are not there yet. You have barely scratched the surface, hope. Like, no. What the fuck are you celebrating? It was like,
Screaming, bro. That's funny
the
as
hell?
fuck.
Like, no. When are we doing this? Because this needs to happen ASAP.
Whew. ASAP. There is Divine.
Hey, Devon.
Divine, you been having some calls?
Yes, but it keeps hanging up on the 10-minute mark. So I
That's
don't know.
okay. I'm glad
Period.
they calling you.
Yes, I'm
Girl,
excited.
we have had the conversation of all
I
conversations.
missed
Nina
it.
says they're in every shit.
She said, what? They're in every
Nina says
shit.
they're in every shit.
So we're constantly producing them as we eat.
I'm telling you, they're in vegetables too. So they're always present, ever present, but I don't know how often they come out.
They're in vegetables too. What are we supposed to do? Just inhale air? Like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I'm just so I don't know what to do with myself, Victoria.
I say drink bleach. That'll get rid
Hell
of
no, I'm not drinking no bleach. Be like that girl on the Raku.
Not bleach.
ruthless.
Off of Ruthless.
On the Raku shit. I swear on the Raku.
That's on the rock crew.
Look,
Man, my favorite is Oliver. Oliver can get this box. That's on the Raku.
Oliver. Oliver took that axe and was done. Like it was a wrap. He just
Yeah,
at any moment it's a wrap.
yeah. So what kind of cleanse we gonna do? I got my tea. I can drink my tea. I gotta let off the coffee. I won't be able to do the coffee because if I do the coffee, I have to drink it black.
I gotta get some turpentine.
I can put some sweetener in it, but yeah, I gotta order some more. I don't have. It's in storage.
I feel like I need a theme song too to really get me going every day.
I'm not getting ready to do this with you, Jemiah. I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
do
that.
it. I know it's just gonna be something that I listen to, and I know it's go time. Like Friends, how many of us have them? I could just take out Friends and put Parasite. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
This is our ticket to be able to use the self pause.
Yes, I am going to do it. Oh, I wonder if it's a feature on there to send it to somebody. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Your body is full of parasites. Parasites every day. Once you eat that, you cannot go back.
Parasites. How many
That's
of
on the
us have
Raku.
them? Parasites. Yeah,
So,
I'm a create something.
parasites. They're the ones you can't depend on.
No, for real, because they gonna be there to the end. Oh my gosh, Queen, that video, I can't unsee it. I cannot unsee it.
Let's watch
Yes,
it
Tiffany
again.
Green. I need to get a
You don't have a
juicer.
fit when you
I
start
had
asking
Yeah, 'cause
one,
I
but
ain't
I didn't
seen it.
like it because it didn't juice my vegetables or my fruit the way that it should have. But I know NutriBullet or Ninja. I think the Ninja brand has one that I really want, so I'm gonna give me a juicer. Yeah, let me see it. I want to see it again.
The juices be so hard to clean up. They get on my nerves. That's the only thing.
It's got to be one that's more simplified, though, right? It's got to be. It's got to be one that eliminated all of that self cleaning. That don't
Look, we
get
need to
like
do the detox that Bruno told us about.
the pink grapefruit. It's in my notes somewhere. He said an organic pink grapefruit.
Yep, the grapefruit, the onion, and the ginger.
What kind of onion? Was it a red?
red onion.
Or was it a yellow?
Red onion.
A red
You
onion,
don't
a
like
whole one,
And what
a
else?
whole red onion,
He said
grapefruit, and
juice it.
a ginger.
Ginger. Did he say juice it?
Yep,
My ass is gonna be
yep,
total
juice
fucked
it.
up.
get it done with.
Ugh.
That clay powder is what that husk stuff that they put in there, and it makes it clump up together with that activated charcoal.
Yeah.
And you can paralyze them so they don't come out alive. Oh my God.
Okay, I'll remove them.
The bitters, yeah. I have to go back and watch that because I can't remember all of the info.
Where is it?
He said it is powerful, but he said what? Do it. Did he say do it at night before you go to bed or in the morning? I can't remember right.
Yeah, he said don't take it all at one time. Do some at night before you go to bed, and then again in the morning when you wake up. And just prepare not to go nowhere. Shit. What's going on? But did he say that parasites would come out?
Absolutely. He
I don't
said
know if
it's
my
gonna
eyes is ready to see this shit.
detox your body.
So then,
Yeah,
when
he
you
said it's gonna
detox,
cleanse you out. He said a lot of stuff comes out.
He said you was gonna be like you was gonna feel some type of it's gonna feel bad.
I would imagine because you got stuff passing through that ain't supposed to be in there. I wish all of this could be simplified with me just chewing a whole clove of garlic and be done with it.
Yeah, definitely
And
would
be the fuck
be.
done with it. You hear me?
And be done. I can't believe I'm looking up stuff online to see what I can see. Like I don't do this.
Yeah, let's watch it again.
Okay, let me.
I didn't get to see it. I was driving.
Parasites insta. Oh, that's what she said.
Get the
Parasites.
likes up, y'all. I only see one like, and it's one love. Child, you gonna put a hole in this bag dragging this like this, lady.
If you're
Ooh, she
just
gonna look
tuning
at
in,
this shit everywhere.
And insects and stuff and critters, maybe turn off now.
Mm.
Maybe turn it off now. So what we have here is some medical footage of a surgery.
Graphic images. If you got weak stomach, turn it off now.
Being pulled out of a patient's intestines, colon, etc. So this patient obviously survived, and the worms removed, no problems. Everyone's happy, no worries. It's medical footage. So here we have a surgery practice where a patient was complaining of intestinal bloating, and we'll soon find out why. So maybe you want to turn off.
What are they doing right there?
opening up his stomach because he said he got intestinal bloating, and they trying to find out what the cause of it is.
Here we go.
Feeling around
Spaghetti, you can see the worms. It could be a tapeworm, pinworm.
They're live. They're moving.
Oh.
How do you get these in your body? Well, these are contracted from eating meat, fish, dairy, eggs, etc.
Meat, fish, dairy, eggs,
every time I see this.
Worms must have meat or dairy or whey protein, etc. to eat. These worms cannot live on plant-based material. That's why you
I would have quit that bag. Oh, gosh.
Livestock that gets fed meat as well.
Every time I see this shit, I'll be amazed.
He said they got in there from meat, dairy, eggs, etc.
Fish.
And fish.
Fish. Okay. Heard you. Look, heard you. Oh my God.
We've been eating all this stuff our whole life.
My whole life.
Probably why it's hard to lose weight because you got parasites. Losing parasites, it'd be easy to lose weight.
Greetings, Ed, the cardiologist.
Greetings.
There's a delay in this, so I don't know how you're hearing me versus everything else. So, but greetings, Queen. This is Ed, the cardiologist at Extension 15. Go on and get y'all shits in. We got Duo over there at 16, and we have Charming T joining us soon. Call in, get your readings, 1-888-562-0862. Ed, what you got going on tonight, Ed?
I'm making product for an event tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, Ed, she sells some of her products on walkwithancestors.com. You can go on there and get you some products from Ed.
I think it's on your Black Majick, Queen.
Oh, it's on Black Majick? Is that what it's on? Okay, blackmagic.org. Okay, that's what it is then. My apologies. What you making up?
I'm about to start making the bath salt now. I just did mask of my face misses.
Okay. Which I use faithfully on a daily basis.
I can tell you glowing.
Gratitude. Gratitude, yeah. Girl. Call in and get this session with them. Get what you need. Gratitude, Evan. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep up. There you go, Nick. I was looking to see if you were still on here. No, I don't, cause I don't think there's a lot left that I need to do. So I'm gonna just try to, I don't know, do something. See what I can do, Nick. Let's see. We got somebody else. There goes Charming. What up, Charming?
Greetings, Charming.
Greetings, Charmin.
Gratitude, Nick. Gratitude.
Reception back. So I might have.
Uh-oh. So my
Can you hear
chemtrails?
me?
Yeah, there you go.
Charming.
I don't hear you.
How you doing? Uh-oh.
Can
I
you hear
don't know
me?
if it's... Yeah, but I think it's frozen. There you go. Okay. But I have a delay, so... But I have a delay.
What about now? Am I still frozen?
No, not in the moment.
Okay. Greetings, everyone.
Greetings, Charming.
All right, y'all. Call in that number at the bottom of the screen to get y'all a reading. This is Black Magic. Y'all know what it is. These people are very, very gifted. Come in and get you some answers of whatever you may need. You can also book with them at awalkwiththeancestors.com. Also, you can get any product that you may need from Ed the Cardologist on blackmagic.org. All right. We see Ed over there busy. What you got going on, Charmy?
Not much. I just got off of work, so my kids are at their grandma's house for now. So I got lucky.
Okay, and period. And period. You see Ed is the alchemist in the kitchen, absolutely.
hmm What's up, everybody in the chat?
Gratitude for coming, Charmin.
Oh yeah, I was tapped in the whole time. I was just at work, so I can only
Yeah,
engage in chat.
I seen you in there. I see you, but I know you be at work, man. You're a hard-working woman.
Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying to get a business open. I'm trying to get a house. So
Let's make it do what it do.
mhm.
So, Charming
Man,
girl, did you see the video?
Yes, ma'am. Which one?
How do you feel about it?
Which one?
The one we just saw again.
I'm not sure which one.
About the
the
parasites?
parasite.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't see the video because I was like moving around and stuff, but um, I don't know. I actively think about that stuff very often. I heard you guys talking about like the gummy bears and all that stuff and like what's in the gummies and stuff. But what's really funny is I commented it, but I'm just gonna say it again. We always talk about like the COVID vaccine, but we never talk about the other vaccines and what's in them. And all the like people will be like health freaks and they'll be vegans and they'll be totally all about their health and but they'll go and get vaccinated. And it's like you guys are vaccinated.
Right.
You guys are injecting urea, bovine serum, peanut oil, monkey DNA, aborted fetal cells,
Yep. Aluminum.
yolk. I think like egg yolk, like different things. And it's like you're injecting that shit into your body. Injection versus digestion. I don't know. I think we need to think about that one. So,
Look, I'm over here scratching my scalp. Like,
yeah. Right. So, I don't know. I'm still in the like. I've been like health conscious for like a lot of years since my son was basically born. He's about to be 8 in September. But I like moved through different stages of health consciousness, like vegetarian, like, oh, animals. And then at one point it was like, it's not about the animals, honestly. It's about me. And then now I'm just like, I understand what they do to our food, but a part of me also is like, I'm in the middle of where I'm feeling like, is my mind more powerful than what they can do? You know what I mean? Like, is my mental state and what I think of what I'm eating more powerful than what I'm actually eating? No. So now I still try to stay conscious, but there's so many things out there where it's like spinach is not healthy. Spinach is acidic, and we eat a lot of spinach. So now I'm just like, what am I doing here? So
Right, but it's dark
I
leafy
love
green.
Yeah, exactly. It's a dark leafy green. I thought it was full of, iron and stuff, but
Right.
it's just so much information being thrown at you that I just try to make sure that the thing that's healthy is my mind, to where I don't feel guilty when I do eat stuff. My own personal thing. Like if I'm gonna choose to eat something, I'm not gonna feel guilty for eating it, because I feel like that also is a part of the parasites, is how your mind controls what your body does with the food. Like I'm sure we've seen it. 100-year-old Black woman, how did she survive? She ate bacon and smoked cigarettes. How did she live to 100? She said fuck men and she smoked cigarettes.
Or they drank every day.
Or they drank every day or whatever they ate. Right. So I don't know. Like I'm in a very I'm just trying to make sure that no matter what I do, my frequency is at a high level and my mindset about what I'm doing is at a high level, because otherwise I'll just feel like a chicken with my head cut off, just running in circles. So I have to avoid feeling that way.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a great perspective to have.
Yeah, that was a mouthful, but that's been on my mind a lot lately, where it's like, at least if I'm gonna choose to eat something, I'm not gonna feel like, oh, you did bad today, you ate that thing today, I feel like that's, if you just accept, your choices, then you have more power over your body than they do. Anybody else in the chat feel like that? Let me know.
See, I thought they said this folic acid was in the spinach, so I thought folic acid was like a good acid. Is there really a good acid though? Like, it's acid. Like, I don't know.
It's not folic acid that you want. It's folate.
Folate. Okay.
So when you're like pregnant and they're telling you to take folic acid, you're taking the artificial version of folate. Folate
really?
is the real supplement that you want to take, that you find in foods, yeah. And I know that because I used to be a doula, so.
Wow. Girl, you teaching me gratitude. Folate. Okay.
Yes, folate.
Like they used to say stuff like, we need iron in our bodies. And so I actually had, and I wish I could find her, I had a doctor that told me like, no, don't get any iron pills. Just get you an iron skillet, cook your food in it, and it's gonna transmit into the food, and you just eat it that way. So that's really what I do to get my iron intake. And I couldn't believe a doctor told me that.
That I actually have heard that. I hear that a lot from the natural group of ladies and those groups of people who they're about the doing it in the most original way you can possibly do it. And I heard the same thing as the iron skillet. And because when you take iron, I think it's a overdose. I don't know if you've ever had to take iron pills. I had to take them. I took them one time, and
Oh my God.
they constipate you to where, and it's about to get, you feel like you're
Yes,
shitting glass shards,
yes, 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 yes,
little glass
Mm.
shards, and
yes.
it's just a complete violation.
The
Yeah,
liquid is better. If you can't, if you take the pills and they constipate you, if you take the liquid, it doesn't constipate you.
Okay, that makes sense too. That still makes sense.
Mm.
I'm so glad we're having this conversation. It's so needed, and I'm writing it down. What you're saying, charming, too. But yes, I when I cook in my I try to cook as many meals as I can in my iron skillet, and I just that's what I've been doing for a while. I'm still amazed that a doctor told me, and she was my PCP at the time, so I don't know. I need to probably look for her, but yeah, she's the one that told me that.
Yeah, that is amazing because some doctors do not be on that shit. Most doctors. I won't say some. Most doctors.
And she'll call in that number to get you a reading. 1-888-562-0862. We have Charming T at extension 10, Ed the Cardologist at extension 15, and Divine Duo Tarot at extension 16. Come get you some answers to some questions that you may have going. $4.99 per minute. All sales are final. I'm so sleepy.
Are you driving or are you still parked?
I'm parked right now.
You gonna take you a nap or something?
Yeah, I'm while y'all talking, I'm gonna just kind of close my eyes for a second.
I was about to say you definitely sound sleepy.
Just a little
Yeah.
quick second, sec. I'll be, yeah. Otherwise, she must be on a call. Seven C's, tonic, good night. I've been driving and peeing all day. Take the sleep out of for a second. Mm. Don't be snoring in the background. You know how I do. I remember I fell asleep on one of them one time. They just let me go on to sleep. I was knocked out. Eat some of these hot Cheeto puffs. I become addicted to them.
Queen, I wanted to tell you, when you did your horoscopes, I send them to send them to very specific friends of mine that I know their signs, and I'd be like, she's reading you, you better go on and listen, and they always go listen to you, right? So I have a specific friend, and his name is Nacho, and he loves you, and He is from Guam, and that's just very random. But I guess it's noted to say
Mhm.
not a Melanite. Yeah, he's not a Melanite. But
Mhm.
he so he listens to you a lot. He's a Leo, so it is his readings are always on point when you read him. But specifically, the last reading, he said he told me that you had said something about you need to just get rid of the ego shop, or you need to like what he told me was that you said something like ego shop related to each other, right? With the Leo
Mhm.
reading, necessarily hear it myself, but this is what he told me. And it was just funny because what he told me was that he puts money into a shop that he doesn't really need, and it is literally called ego.
Wow.
Yeah, I just thought you should know
I
that. The
I have
accuracy
to
be
listen to it back.
it'd be like on the needle and like the needle point accuracy. So
I've had a lot of people say that. I show gratitude for that, for the validation.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Hmm. That's dope.
Yeah, there's a couple other things he mentioned. You always read my Taurus friend too. You always read her when it comes to like her relationship. I'd be like, Queen said this, so pay attention. And she always be like, she just completely just read my whole life. I'd be like, I know. So you better take heed.
I love that.
Hmm.
Toddy said she was on there on a horoscope live. The last time I was screaming. I guess I was talking to her too. She a Taurus.
Oh yeah, Toddy is a Taurus. Yeah, you had a lot to say to the Tauruses. I think it was last time.
It was good.
Yeah, I've been taking notes and stuff because I'm like, I'm not gonna miss out on this advice. Let me take these notes so I can look back at what she told me the last 2 months.
Gratitude. Mhm.
Goddess Emerald.
Gratitude.
Oh, yep.
So I was about to say that too. I'm outside of here. Yes. Ebony over there like the chemist she is. Getting it in.
Yeah, I was watching her. She is working. I love it.
Gratitude to you, Nick. Make sure y'all check Nick out. Nick, what's your y'all got a website and stuff for Spirit Led? She got it they got a t-shirt company. I don't know what all else they sell, so I don't want to say too much, but yes, they got a company called Spirit Led. Mm. So well, let's check the next. I'm trying to see who else I can bring up here to help host. You gotta have some good Wi-Fi.
Queen Corey tapped out, but she said she's still available on Black Magic.
Okay, is it not letting her up?
I mean, she's done with the live for the night,
Two
but she's
children
still
at work.
available on Black Magic.
Oh, okay. Gratitude. Gratitude, Divine.
Have more?
Well, she's still on, you guys. She's on extension 16. She just won't be visible. So make sure
Okay.
y'all tapping in 1-888-562-0862. We got Charming T at extension 10 and Ed the cardiologist at extension 15. I didn't know y'all had some stuff going on, man. Cause we would have just postponed it again. I just didn't want to disappoint y'all. I didn't know if y'all really wanted to do it, you know. But all this moving around and shit kind of threw me off. I apologize for yesterday. Because the show was supposed to be yesterday.
No worries, Queen. I understand. We all understand.
Yeah,
Um,
so we do it. We do when you want to do it. When you feel up
right.
for it.
Oh man, I show gratitude. I appreciate it. I'm trying to just stick to the schedule, man. I'll be struggling.
We definitely
Queen.
work around your schedule.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody wants to know if apple cider vinegar tonic is good to drink, I guess, or consume.
I don't know. I don't know what the rest of the tonic would be, so I don't know. But I have been told and have tried apple cider vinegar. I can't stomach it like that. And it'd be way too strong for me. So I don't know like how else somebody else would have you fix it because I've heard good recipes, but I've never fixed it. You know, um, I was always taking it kind of just like the apple cider vinegar. Mm-mm. But I can't do it like that. But I've heard that. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So we ain't supposed to eat too much lemons and stuff either. Because they're acidic. At this point, I don't even know what the hell we're supposed to eat.
I think
I'm telling you.
Like, for real, though.
sorry guys. I think key lime is the
Yeah.
alkaline one. So
Yeah.
lemons are acidic. They are, well, from my understanding, still healthy for you, but because they're acidic, you do have to balance it. I think the key limes have the nutrients in them though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard it's the key limes as well, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Them the little ones.
Yep,
Right.
baby ones.
Man.
Just gonna start inhaling air and hope I get full when I buzz it.
You're gonna be a breatharian.
That.
Facts. I'm on my way. Smooth.
So funny. Man. Y'all probably gonna have to conduct the conversation. Let's bring up somebody else, you guys, to help in the conducting of the conversation, or you know, for however long y'all want to be on here.
Um, if anybody would like to come up here on the panel, uh, put your hand up in the chat or number one so that we can get you in here.
Yes, especially if you want to be one of the hosts for the other show, this would be good.
You think so, Queen?
Uh-oh, we lost Maya J. Call that number you see at the bottom of the screen. You see Charmin T ready with her card. She's ready on deck. At extension 10. Let's go. I can't even pronounce this. Oh my gosh. I can't even pronounce it, but it's wrong. You be too shy to come on screen sometimes. My neck hurts so bad. It's so darn stiff.
I just want to say, if you feel like you too shy to come on screen, we're all shy. We're all too shy until we ain't no more. I'm gonna say.
Absolutely. I am tired. Mm. I ain't seen nobody put their hand up.
I haven't seen it either, but somebody said they got good Wi-Fi. She said, "Pick me. I got good Wi-Fi." I don't. Tasia, Tashia, Pickett. I
I haven't seen
apologize
it.
if I'm butchering your name. I do not mean to. Her name is spelled Tashia, and then last name Picquet.
I don't know. I can't see it. And then her comment ain't came through here. What the hell? Oh, there you go. Okay. But I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. And she can click on it.
Miss Pickett, if you're still in there, click that link once Queen drops it in the chat.
So tired. Come on up. Come on up. see. So you can't hear Charming. She wasn't in bed. Girl, I need to be. I'm so tired. I tell you what, that's dedication though. Like just watching Eb do her thing, like that's dedication. Uh, Whoever that was, she dropped back out. I was bringing her up, she clicked out.
I don't think that was the person.
Okay. There we go. Miss Tasha,
Yeah. Hey, y'all.
greetings.
Things.
Greetings.
Glad to have you up here to engage in the conversation.
Yeah. With the like what I was talking about with the parasites and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, what's your thought on that?
Well, I used to work with patients who actually had parasites, and yeah, it was disgusting. I used to run.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I used to run and like gag and throw up. Like I had experience with a wound care victim, and a fly had flew inside the sore, and it caused it to land eggs in the sore, and it caused
Gross.
it to have like so many parasites. When he came in, it was just like everywhere, all over his feet. It's like gross.
Ew.
Yeah, it was a bunch. It was like gross.
Oh my gosh. No, Queen. Let me want to take my shoe off now.
I know it had me itching. I feel like someone's crawling on me.
Wow. That is horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. And then the nose is like in your stomach when you have pinworms and stuff.
I'm sleepy. Oh, man.
Hmm. Do y'all have
What
any subjects you want to talk about?
y'all want to talk about?
When we doing this cleanse or whatever we got going on.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
So, what y'all consider like a cleanse? Is just like liquid, or is it like detoxing and eating nothing but drinking nothing but water? A juice cleanse?
Um, I don't know, well, not for me. For me, like broth and liquid broth, um, juice, like you juice your fruits and vegetables. You drink that water. Um, for me, that's kind of what a liquid fast is.
Yeah. So, how many is it like for a month, 2 weeks?
Whatever we decide on, like whatever
Okay.
y'all want to do. Um, I'm telling you, after 8 days, I was like, spiritually, I felt really, really good spiritually.
Oh,
Not
okay.
gonna lie to you. Now I don't know how many days I can make on liquids again. I don't know, but I can give it a go. You know.
That sounds good. So when everybody considers like starting this weekend or
Monday, like what would be a
Monday.
Monday?
Monday?
Monday would be good.
Okay,
Monday is what? Is that the day before Love's Day or is that Lover's Day?
that's Lover's Day.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of them that's not gonna commit to that one. But we can start on Monday.
Uh, okay. 'Cause I don't have a lover, so
So is this like all
A
liquid?
specific thing.
Is it raw? Is it you can have a
I
sugar free
want to
peach
do raw as well, so
sugar?
we can at least have a salad.
Okay.
That's my want.
And how long are we gonna do it?
I'll say start at a let's start at a week. Let's see if we can do it for a week.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to detox.
Where's
I'm
Charmy
definitely
T at?
gonna.
Is she on a
She might be
call? She
on
might be
the
on a
call.
call.
Yeah.
When y'all doing that, make sure y'all also are like making sure y'all sweat really, really good to help release those toxins.
Oh, I will be
Okay.
sweating. Trust.
So if you can't really like sweat, soak y'all feet in some salt water, some type of salt water.
That's
To
good
help
to
self
know.
detoxify.
Okay.
Because that's the other services that I offer as a full detox. So I
Okay.
do infrared sauna, which heats up
That's
the
what I was
water,
about to
rinses up
ask.
the toxins in the body, and then you do ionic foot detox, which sucks the toxins out your feet.
That sounds good, Ebony. Ionic, whatever you said, that
That
sounds
sounds
It sound what?
real good.
It's cool. People think it doesn't work because everybody water turns the same color because of the metal mashing with the water and the salt in the water. But you don't pay attention to the color of the water. You pay attention to the color of the specks in the water, and that's what's actually coming out your feet.
and the sauna. How long you have to be in the sauna for to see results?
At least 15 minutes, but I recommend 45.
Okay.
And that's why I do infrared saunas because it's a softer heat.
Okay.
Mm. I'm so sorry, y'all.
You're
Hey,
tired.
she
Yeah,
here I am.
When you fine.
yeah. Get you some sleep.
Been driving all damn day. I'm tired of shit.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all calling that number 1-888-562-0862. I want to get something to eat, but that's all I seem to do. Eat, eat, eat.
So any of y'all vegetarians or anybody y'all still eat like meat? No.
Well, I'm a
I eat it occasionally.
pescatarian.
Okay. So that means you still like eat fish, right? That's like fish.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I
I
still
eat.
eat meat, but I feel like I'm being turned off to it because it doesn't taste the same anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah. I've heard that before, so.
Yeah. But I didn't know like pork was in like toothpaste and Skittles and stuff like that. I found that out recently.
Mhm.
I think it was meant for me to do this cleanse with you guys because on the 16th I was actually planning on starting a 30-day no sugar fast anyway. So this goes hand in hand with it.
Man. Mm. Y'all just keep the conversation going, y'all.
Okay.
Don't mind me. I think Charmy T is on the call.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen her come back in the queue yet to come back up. You say you ready? Were you ready for peacefully?
Hmm.
Mm.
Okay. You want to bring somebody else up and I'll leave and see what they have to talk about?
We
I
can
was
bring
actually about
somebody
to
else
ask you
up.
something, Tasha, is it?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to ask you, how did you find Queen? How did you begin to follow her?
Well, I think it was from Instagram and then we did a reading, a private reading. And that's how I found her from Instagram and then I didn't see her for a while, so I don't know what happened to her page, but I found her again on the when Claudia when you was on her show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's how I found you again and that's when I went to YouTube.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Period.
subscribe. Yeah. Because we had our reading like last year and I was like, dang, you hear everything on the head. My mouth was open, like I was speechless.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Gratitude.
Yeah, so I appreciate it. Gratitude to you too. Yeah.
Well, somebody saying something?
I was just saying, like, I grew up like in the church, so I was kind of, I was forced to go to church.
Mm.
So, uh, I was kind of scared when I was getting my reading done. Because growing up, we wasn't allowed to, I guess, talk about psychics or even not even a psychic, but a medium or
Hmm.
even a spiritual advisor. It wasn't allowed. So
Yeah.
I was like scared. But after I talked to you and stuff like that, it was reassurance. And everything you said was so true. So it made me, like research and dig into it a little bit more.
I personally feel like um, mediums, psychics, interpreters, fortune tellers, whatever you want to call yourself, It's what pastors try to be,
Yeah.
but they don't really succeed at. And because they know that there are people out there who really exist that actually do this kind of work, they try to demonize them or call them
Mm.
workers of witchcraft or whatever. It's funny that literally just popped in my head because they really do try to be like, you know, mediums or whatever, but they call themselves prophets or whatever,
A
which is,
fraud.
you know,
Yeah. Because I saw so much stuff in the church growing up. Jesus. So, yeah.
Mm.
So, are you uh,
Huh?
uh, um no, I was talking.
Ouch. Mm.
oh, I think somebody might have got disconnected. I think she got disconnected, Queen.
Uh-oh. Come on back up, y'all. I'm looking for, I don't know what happened to Charming T. Oops, I think I said. Mm. Mm.
Does anybody
It's,
want to come up and talk about an experience they had in church? I mean, Queen, is that cool with you? Is that okay? I see a
yeah,
lot of
that's fine
comments.
with me.
I see a lot of comments. People are talking
If I
about.
put it up there, like they can come up and talk if they want to.
Hello.
Y'all come up and share some stories.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, okay. I put the phone hung up.
Miss Goddess Emerald, click the link.
I think you were saying something before you got cut off, Tasha.
No, I was just saying, like, I was supposed to go to church. Like, I went to church like 5 days out the week because I was in the choir, the dance team, and everything.
Right.
And it was a lot of stuff as like teenagers and kids that I saw, as a kid and a teenager growing up in the church. So it kind of made me like, as an adult, rebel and like, no, this is not the choice I want to make. It's the choice I was forced to be in. But everybody got their different opinion about it. But I feel like, you know, the pastor, he's human, but at the end of the day, it's just a business. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with it being a business. It took me a long time to realize that's really what it was. Um, I think it really started coming together for me because we would visit these, have to go, like after our service, we would have to go to these other services. And you could just tell that the services were almost programmed to collect money from people.
Hmm.
Like during offering time, there would be like several different offerings for the women's department,
Yeah,
offerings for the pastor, offerings
yeah.
for the blue department and the purple department. Like it was just, and they
Fix
would
the
not
fix the
move
church.
on. They would not move on until they met whatever their quota was that they were trying to get for that event.
Yeah.
They'd even like do stuff like based on whether or not they saw you give a substantial amount. If you needed prayer and you would come down to like the altar to get prayer, if you didn't give anything, they would just pass you off to one of the other
Oh man.
ministers or something like that. It's crazy.
Dang, they ain't even play it off. Yeah. I
Right.
know, because they ask for tithe. You used to have to make tithe. Then they ask for additional money. Like that just didn't make sense to me.
How everybody doing? I ain't want to interrupt y'all.
Oh,
Hey,
greetings. Is this Mental Alchemist?
It is got it on board, y'all.
Okay, welcome.
Greetings.
Gratitude.
I appreciate y'all for letting me up here and to pontificate with y'all and whatnot.
Come on, pontificate.
Right. I kept trying to say it, I couldn't get it right.
Yeah, I never really had any good experiences with the church. I thought something was wrong with me as a child. I just felt so very uncomfortable. It was just very overwhelming with church.
yeah,
Very
it could be.
draining.
Wow, that's interesting. You felt overwhelmed.
Greetings, everyone.
What do you think made you feel overwhelmed?
Um, I guess I never would, well, I guess I have thought about it sometimes, but it just seems heavy and fake. It just
Mm,
didn't resonate with me. Nothing made sense. I always questioned everything, even as a child, and nothing made sense to me. I just never been a type of person that you could just tell anything to, and I'm just gonna roll with it. I always got questions. It made no sense.
okay. Excuse me. Did you ever get punished for asking questions, or did they feel like you asked too many questions?
Yes, I used to get in trouble all the time for asking questions, but really, my mom kind of set that off for me because when I was younger, we was in church one day, and she just she would always be very outspoken. She would stand up and raise her hand in church, and they'd be like, "Nah, nah, sister, after church, ask questions after." Why we gotta wait after? We learning right now. Why is it not fine to ask questions during service? You know, it's
Right.
a learning experience. You would assume.
Yeah, they don't want to have to explain too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
And at this point, it's for me, I resonate with them being portals, churches, hotels, all seem like very ego heavy portals where they suck your energy and your emotions and
Wow.
manipulate them to their advantage.
Hmm.
I believe that too.
Wow, that's crazy. All true and believable though.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And now, as I've grown older and learned through my own experiences and research, I feel a little bit better because that weighed heavy on me for a while. I'm like, what's wrong with me that I would feel this way when some place is supposed to be holy and aka good? But I feel like I found some validity in my concerns throughout my journey. So
It just
I reckon.
always made me feel weird.
Hmm.
Now, Miss Chandrika,
Yes, greetings, Queen. Greetings, everyone.
greetings.
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 Hello.
You've been to the Mesthetics?
Yes, a few of them.
Yes, well, I thought so. I thought that was you.
Yes.
Like, what's your view on it?
Um, well, as a child, I was made to go to a few different types of religious establishments. One of my grandparents, she was a Baptist Christian, and I used to have to go to that church. I used to have to be in a choir. I didn't really mind that too much because that was kind of fun, all the kids together, whatever. But church, I hated it. The only thing I liked about church was putting on my pretty dress every Sunday. But sitting there, I used to get popped for falling asleep.
Facts.
I used to get in trouble for talking. I hated
Hmm.
I hated sitting there. And then my other grandmother, she's a Jehovah Witness. That was the worst. It was just like a bunch of white people just sitting there not talking. I don't know, but that was the most boring, worst experience ever. I hate the
Yeah.
um and it's so weird. I think the only thing I liked about it is that they inscribe your Bible with
And for some reason, I love that. I don't know why, but whatever. And then I used to go to my cousin. He was Muslim. Um, I used to like to do everything he kind of did.
Hmm.
He started off God body, and he used to teach me lessons and going to the mosque, and that was interesting. Um, I didn't really care for it, but I didn't hate it.
Mhm.
Um, what else? I used to when I went back to live with my mother, I used to try to like I don't know, find some like go to some type of church or something. I had cousins. One, I think she was Pentecostal. She used to have to go to church like every day. And I couldn't really even play with her unless she was at church because she was at church every freaking day. So,
I'm, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Drummond T, why are you in the chat? Why you not up on the screen? What happened? I've been waiting on you to bring you back up. You coming back up? But I'm sorry, Shandrika.
that's fine.
Please go on. Please go on. I just want to ask if is she having trouble coming on. Oh, okay, Queen. Let's go. Come on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, she was Pentecostal. She was at the church all the time. So sometimes I went to her church. Um, they were weird. They always caught the Holy Ghost like on call. Yeah, that was different. And then yeah, I guess that's about it for all those experiences, and I really didn't care for any of them. Um, so as I got older, I don't I didn't go to anything. And I just thought all of that shit was just weird because they could never answer any real questions. I feel like everything was like wrapped around a bunch of lies. Like
Yeah.
we'd be in a church, everybody know Jesus isn't, well, the so-called Juicy J, whatever, isn't white, but still they would have white pictures of, like, it just didn't make sense. It didn't
Yeah.
make sense. So yeah, but yeah, interesting about how like different religions, different institutions, even like all Christian, they were all Christian, but they were all different. I didn't get that either. Weird.
And there used to be a lot of bickering in church, like a fashion show. Like
Oh,
they was try to outdo each other, or who,
they,
like the usher,
Absolutely.
like kissing the pastor's ass about, trying to
Definitely.
be teacher's pet or something like that. Or
yeah,
the ushers, they competing amongst each other. It was just a lot of mess.
It's the judgment for me.
Yes. Like, girl, you saw Cheryl. Girl, you saw what Cheryl had on. But it don't make no sense because
I
girl,
actually one time witnessed. I don't remember how old I was. I had to be like 10, but I actually witnessed one of our pastors come to the church in a full blown jail suit, handcuffed, because we were at his I think his we were at his mom's funeral, I believe, and I'm pretty sure he was in jail for stealing from the church. I was really really young, so I could be kind of wrong, or they could have just lied to me. But I have a full memory of him walking down the fucking middle of the whole
like
church
call.
to go see, to
Yeah,
witness
that
the
was different.
funeral in a full
And then
jail suit.
yeah, I guess
Crazy.
that's about it for all those experiences, and I really didn't care for any of them. Um,
Okay, go ahead, Charmin.
Did you guys hear me?
yeah,
Okay.
I think I
That
missed
was
the
all. I
last
just wanted to
part,
say that.
Charmin.
I
That's
hear you now.
Oh, you guys didn't hear so you guys heard about there was the pastor, right? In the jail suit. You guys heard that?
Yeah. Heard that.
Well, it was just me recalling my church, one of my favorite church experiences. I think he was there to see his mom to participate in the funeral, but he was like fresh out of jail, or like literally like he got visitation from jail, but I think he was in jail for stealing from the church, money from the church. So just a very twist of events, and
Wow.
just one of the many dynamics of church.
Yes, and what kills me is when you taking these people money and you coming to church in the Maybach or in the Benz and you still asking for more money. You come there, you got an airplane, you got a house, and these people at the church is struggling. Like, and you keep taking their money or taking their tithes and their
Absolutely.
offerings.
And we got to remember that
Absolutely.
these churches are government funded, so they can only teach what they're allowed to teach. They can't teach no real knowledge because they funded by the government. So it's,
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. And they all answer to the Vatican.
Hmm.
facts.
And a lot of people give their last. Like they give till they don't have anything left to give, thinking that a blessing is coming,
Church ain't church if
Yeah.
nobody but the pastor.
that their miracle is on the way, that it's their time tomorrow, and that time never
Absolutely.
comes.
And that's another thing that get me about church is that they take your personal power away from you and they have you rely on some force outside of you and you waiting for a savior when the answers are within you. So I don't like that they take your personal power. That's my main gripe.
Absolutely.
Mm,
Absolutely. Have your ass waiting on something that's never coming.
never coming. Right. And they were so judgmental because I remember our this was my cousin-in-law, Pooh, or whatever. It was his funeral. It was a priest. I guess that's what you call it. The Catholic. It's like a Catholic church, and like they really, literally had to stop the funeral because he was saying like, because of who he is, this is why this happened to him, and like basically saying it's his fault. He's dead. I'm like, what? Like the disrespect. Like they had to stop the funeral for it. They had stopped like the funeral because people was upset.
Like that was
'Cause
his punishment or something?
yeah, like saying like basically his lifestyle because he was bisexual and stuff like that. Talking about his lifestyle costing him his demise
Wow.
basically. Yeah, so a lot of people got
Wow.
up from the funeral and kind of left because that was like very disrespectful. Because no matter how people choose to live their life, it's not your business. You was there just to celebrate his life, not judge it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Wow.
Like that's horrible. Yeah.
Y'all, there is a church where I live, well, in the Metroplex right now, that will not allow you to do any kind of like work in terms of like usher board, ministry team, street team, choir, praise team, until you paid 6 months consistently of tithes and offerings.
What?
That's crazy.
Hmm.
You mean inside of their church or just period?
Inside of their church.
Oh wow.
Now, I mean, you already can't participate if they got to go to another one, but you have to show proof. Like there has to be a running record, and they check. They have like books of everything that you pay into the church, but you got to do it at least 6 months before you can be
Wow,
a part.
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
They
crazy.
send out letters to you and
No,
everything. I seen somebody post something about that. I don't know if they was trolling, but art depicts life because that sound about right. Sent them a
Mm.
letter and told them they no longer welcome because they have not been paying tithes. And also, this one woman was dating somebody outside of marriage, um, being intimate or whatnot, and they kicked her out because of that too.
Wow.
That's
That's
But
crazy.
crazy.
meanwhile, they're doing the same thing in some capacity.
Mhm.
When I got pregnant with my first child, I was a part of a church. It was part of the holiness ministry, and I was away in school when I had my first kid, and so um, when I found out that I was pregnant, I was actually like assaulted. Um, and I ended up, because I think it was like in the 8th month before they even told me that I was pregnant with a child. Because that whole time they were like, oh, it's a cyst. And this cyst is like huge and it keeps growing. And, we got to get it out of you, blah, 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 blah. So come to find out later that they said that the baby was hiding behind the cyst, which is why they never picked up on the pregnancy. But anyway, when I found out that I was pregnant, my pastor at the time of that church told me like that I could not participate because like I was one of the praise team leaders at the church,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me that I could not participate until I stood before the church and apologized for the act that led to me getting pregnant.
What? Girl, what? Uh-uh.
Wow.
For
That,
a long time, I didn't do it because I was like, my heart was like, this is not right. Like, this is not fair. I ended up having my kid, and they were like pressuring me to go ahead and do it so I could get back up and sing.
that's
So I ended up
crazy.
doing it because I got tired of being pressured. Like everybody, the pastor's wife was pressuring me, the pastor was pressuring me, the members were pressuring me. Like, we need your voice. Can you just do this?
And to me, that's kind of, embarrassing. They pushing you like
Like, and
that's.
you know what happened.
Oh, God.
You know what happened. So
Yeah. Sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah. Darby says he never understood why they did this.
And it's
right,
like they
because
try
like
to ban you, embarrassment, punishment, and that's crazy to me.
yeah, because I used to be like, okay, the Bible says you have to confess your faults one to another. Then it said that as long as you know, pray to God and ask for forgiveness, like you'll be forgiven. Now you're telling me I have to stand up in front of everybody and let it be known in front of the whole church what happened to me?
Right.
And then you have to be
No.
cautious too of like the ones who used to get up in tongue and pass out because the
Hmm.
men used to be feeling on the women when they pretend like they passing out or I don't know in tongue and stuff like that. They used to be like feeling up on the ladies, picking her up off the ground. I'm just like what is going on?
And it's very
That's
interesting
crazy.
that they condemn, quote unquote witchcraft or anything like that. But y'all eating the body of Christ and drinking the blood, that seems real ritualistic to me. I'm just saying.
It do now that you like how you saying it. I never looked at it that way, but
Absolutely,
it
absolutely.
does because you take communion. You have to. Girl, it really does. And with Catholic, I think you have to drink out the same cup.
Mm.
You had some churches that used grape juice, other churches used real wine and gave it to kids too.
Yeah, I remember them days.
And I believe that too, Mia. The confess to use it against you. I think they do that. Have some dirt on you.
And I just like the picking and choosing of things to abide by in the Bible. They just pick and choose things. They condemn other people for some things, but they do, every other thing.
Have y'all noticed that a lot of the black churches follow, like they can call themselves Kojic, Pentecostal, Holiness, Baptist, whatever, but a lot of them follow the principles according to the Catholic Church. Like, I've never heard of a black church that needed a bishop. Like, that's from the Catholic Church. The apostles wearing the robes and the headdresses and the little chest chains and all of this extra stuff. Like, this ain't ever been nowhere in the black church. At least not the ones that I, prior to whenever the switch up happened, I had never seen that before.
Well, I know the Baptist churches, they have bishops and deacons.
Hmm.
Um Yeah, bishops and deacons. And people really be like fighting for those spots.
Yes, they do.
Um, yeah.
Nothing but to do a bunch of more fraud and dirty work.
Oh,
Do
I'm.
y'all remember when Queen? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Yeah, let her up here. There we go.
Y'all remember when Queen posted up? I think it was just a picture of them at the Vatican. They was having that meeting with all like scientists and like I think it was health advisors or something, and they was talking about decreasing carbon, the levels of carbon. And I was like, wow, they really just outright saying this. I mean, granted, some people don't know what carbon is or who is made of carbon, but that was just wild to me how they was just up there talking about that.
And what is carbon? What is it?
Melanite, black people are made of carbon. We're
Okay.
carbon. They're talk about in codes how to decrease carbon levels.
Okay.
Mm. Damn, I got that. Okay, that's deep. Okay.
Yeah,
I
he
reason why I
posted
put your comment up here, Slim God, your fist pump, because we wanted to talk to you about maybe interviewing you for one of the hosting on the show, man. We want to see if you would be interested in that, Slim God, being one of the co-hosts for the show. We want to talk to you about interviewing for that, man. Anyway, I'm sorry, Queens. I'm gonna let y'all finish.
And Darby, I remember I was forced into getting baptized too because I really didn't understand. I was so young. I think I was like 10 or something. I really didn't understand what they had me doing or why, the reason why. It's just like, you need to get baptized and accept the Lord Jesus, your Savior. I was so scared because I didn't understand what was going on. I thought I was going to drown because there was so much water.
Um, they would tell us, and whoa, now that I'm thinking about it, but they would tell us when we would have the baptismal services was that the purpose for the baptismal was to bury the old man
Yeah,
and
you're like reborn.
to greet the new man. You know, like a watery death is what was supposed to happen. That always sounded ritualistic to me, cause like who's dying? And what's wrong with this person that needs to die? Why do they need to be submerged underwater? Which then made me feel like Queen, you know how they do a lot of these water deaths,
Yeah,
these celebrities and stuff. It's like, so who really died under that
yeah,
water? And were they supposed to die? And can I get them back? Like, who was it? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
that's it. Uh,
Yeah, because you be so young, you don't really understand the parents. You just listen to them and they force you to do it. At 10 and, 9 years old, you're getting dipped underwater to become a new person and you only been there for 10 years. Like, okay, that's why I was like, what?
right.
And,
She's more
I
innocent than a
did it
child.
because I didn't know. So I did do it.
What sins do a child have to atone for? Why would a child need to be baptized?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they used to show us
that
these
part.
plays that scared the hell out of us. Like for Halloween, we used to have Hallelujah night, and they used to have like these plays, like the Grand Reaper is coming if you did accept Christ as your Savior. Like the play was like traumatizing. I remember I was forced into getting baptized too because I really didn't understand. I was so young. I was like 10 or something. I really didn't understand what they had me doing or why, the reason why. It's just like, you need to get baptized and accept the Lord Jesus, your Savior. Mm-hmm. I was so scared because I didn't understand what was going on. I thought I was going to drown because there was so much water. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They would tell us, and whoa, now that I'm thinking about it, they would tell us when we would have the baptismal services was that the purpose for the baptismal was to bury the old man
Yeah,
and
you would agree with one.
to greet the new man. Like a watery death is what was supposed to happen. That always sounded ritualistic to me.
I think
But I'm
somebody
like,
got
who's dying?
feedback.
And what's wrong with this person that needs to die? Why do they need to be submerged underwater? Which then made me feel like, when you know how they do a lot of these water deaths,
Yeah.
celebrities and stuff. It's like, so who really died under that water?
Yeah.
And were they supposed to die? And can I get them back? Like, who was it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Because you be so young, you don't really understand. Parents, you just listen to them and they force you to do it. Yeah. Like, so
Do we have some feedback
Is
going
it just
on?
me?
a new person and you only been there for 10 years, like, okay, that's like, what? Right. I dated because I didn't know. So I did. Right, and then you was pressured to do it by your family members, your parents. You got to put this white on. You got to get in the water. Why would a child need to be baptized? Yeah. And they used to show up these plays that scared the hell out of us. Like for Halloween, we used to have Hallelujah night. They used to have like these plays, like the Grand Reaper.
Do y'all hear that, or am I the only person that hears the feedback?
Yeah,
I hear
I
it.
hear
I
it
thought I was
too.
just
Somebody,
on
is somebody's mute acting
Because I really didn't understand. I was so young. Amen. I really didn't understand what the hell we were doing or why, the reason why.
I think it might be honesty too.
Do that
It's
sound
on my
funny to
speaker.
anybody else?
Yeah.
I was so
like? Yes,
scared because I
Queen.
didn't understand what was going on. I was trying because there was so much water.
They would tell us,
Oh, so that's a playback or something.
Yeah.
Who's is it?
baptismal
That's I hear it just playing back.
Miss Alicita, is that you?
and
I don't know. You can hear me?
Yeah.
to greet the
Put
new
me on
man.
mute.
Like
Okay.
watery death is what was supposed to happen. That always
Yeah.
She looks
Yeah, that was
familiar.
your playback queen. Okay. Yeah, greetings, y'all. Make sure y'all call in that number for your reading. We still have 3 readers available. We have Charming T at extension 10, Eve the Cardologist at extension 15, and Divine Duo Tarot at extension 16. So make sure you call that number and get it popping. 1-888-562-0862. We're gonna keep the conversation going. I keep waking up like, oh no, what's happening? It was a little bit distorted.
I saw a comment, but I didn't get to say anything about it, and it's so true. Somebody said that I never saw the pastor or the pastor's wife get baptized. Meanwhile, I saw church members get baptized 2 and 3 times over, so that was always strange to me too.
I never noticed it.
But doesn't the pastor do the baptizing? So who would baptize the pastor?
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to always want to get baptized, but that was because I was so bored and I just wanted to go. Like everybody got to me, it was like the pool. Like everybody got to go in the pool, but me, I didn't care about if ritual. I was just so bored in church. I just wanted to do all the fun stuff. And my grandmother, she wouldn't let me get baptized, so I couldn't do all the fun stuff. Like I couldn't do communion and drink the wine. I would think they was drinking real wine, like stuff like that. You know how kids be.
What happened?
My favorite part was making peanut brittle and eating peanut brittle.
At the church.
Yeah, I
Oh,
never got.
okay.
I never was taught how to make it, but I still love it to this day. And that was my favorite part. So.
I know I've seen it made before, but I don't know.
They would like use it and sell it like for fundraisers. So they would be in there making big ass fucking trays of it, just like hell of it. But I was too young to learn. I stopped going to church pretty early, so I was too young to learn back then.
Yeah, we always used to bake something too. We always used to have like a bake, uh, like Sunday after church. They selling something.
Well, at the church I had to go to on Sundays, they would cook, and luckily my grandfather was the cook, so the food was always good. Um, at the mosque though, they would sell the bean pies, and I love bean pie. Bean pie is really good, especially if it's made fresh, like some woman like was in her kitchen making it. Like yeah, so
Yeah, I used to go to church too for the boys, but I was forced to go to church. But I still, that was my time to be like the boys when I was like a teenager at the church.
Yeah,
I used to hate it
yeah.
when someone would come like have a meeting with the pastor or the first lady, and it's your job to kind of keep their confidence. Like they're coming to you because they trust you enough to tell you what they're going through, what's happening with them, or maybe they need guidance on something, or something is going on in their life that is making everything difficult. And then you come across the pulpit, and in your sermon, you're talking about what this person said to you in confidence.
And then before you know it, it had been a spread around the church.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Mm. Well,
it's
that's interesting.
well the spread in my grandmother's church was the pastor sleeping with the head of treasury, and yeah,
Mm,
that was a crazy little explosion going on.
Girl, the pastor's always sleeping with somebody.
the pastor was for the streets.
Get please and leave them there.
For the streets. He with the praise team director. He's with the head of the musician department. He's messing with the drummer too, and the ladies and the mother's mission board, and then
Yes,
the little
he
women
got
that sit down in the pew. He getting it in.
Yeah, he got community penis. That's what you call it.
Community pain, yes.
Pushing P.
Oh,
Sign up on the bulletin board.
Gives a whole new meaning to community service, honey.
Mm,
mm. A whole new world. For real. Make sure y'all calling that number 1-888-562-0862 to get your session from Charming T at extension 10 or Ed the Cardologist at extension 15. And we still have Divine Duo Tarot at extension 16. Oof. We're going to take a little quick break. Hold on.
My name is Quatita Dean, and I am the Ancestral Interpreter. Soul Sessions Live is a show that you must hear and see to believe. I have helped many people connect with a lost loved one to get the closure they deeply desire. This is my passion, and I can't wait to take you on a walk with the ancestors.
All right. We're back real quick. So, make sure y'all call that number, get you a reading with one of these beautiful people. And what's going on? I see a few people up here.
Greatest Queen.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I can definitely relate to the whole quote unquote church scene. Um, I grew up in something that was just like how Ruthless is, and they hurt a lot of people, and there was a lot of low vibrational activity that took place. So it was founded by a genome. So a genome with a whole lot of melanites up under it. And if you just so happen to have lighter skin, you got favored.
Mm.
And he was calling them all ends and ends. I'm talking about even like during service, and all they yelling out is "Praise the Lord!" Amen. All that. I'm like, man, they what? And and then it's like it's actually still some there to this day brainwashed. I mean, some got it later. I always knew it was something wrong. But what I couldn't get with is when do people turn into Shakespearean actors when they get up there and start talking and like they're in some type of play, like their whole lingo, like everything is God or hello,
Mm.
like all that, like that's uncalled for.
Yeah.
And you were definitely right when like when you say that they go um to the ministers or whatever for confidence. I grew up where the sermon would be exactly about, I mean, say it didn't matter what they did. Now, if you're supposed to go there for healing, now they put everybody else's business on Front Street, but they never went after the pastors, and they had more dirt than a
And
garden.
the kids be cutting up.
Oh yeah, they be the worst ones. But you couldn't go to them like they would want you to give all tithes and offering. But if you needed something, needed a bill paid, we'll pray about it.
Right. That's true.
I'm like, well, hold on. This ain't give and take. Y'all taking. I ain't getting nothing.
Yeah. But we can see what we could do. We're gonna see if we can raise the money after you
Yeah,
didn't
they're raising
spend
money
a
for
tithe.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they make you feel guilty if you don't come to church. But I could never get with it. And I used to do praise team, choir director, all that. I have sung in uh like sung with gospel groups, but I could never get with it because until I realized, like when Queen was saying that there's duality, because soon as people would get done singing, then they're trying to get numbers after the concert. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like you might as well sing secular.
Mhm.
So once I learned about that duality, I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You get more hurt in the church than you do on the street.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Yeah.
Because
always
there's
a do
people
as
you
I
call each
say.
other people.
Hi, Queen.
Yeah,
Greetings to
there's
you.
always a do as I say, not as I do.
Greetings.
I'm in Oklahoma too.
I can definitely
So
relate
I know how the
um,
Bible thumping and everything is. I used to
to the
be in
whole. It's
church. I used to
horrible.
be in church so
Wait a
much.
minute. What's happening?
I used to be in church so much in Tulsa. We used to have to be in the
Oh, you have a playback. Turn
choir.
your playback down.
Oh, man.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
Turn it down.
Is that better?
All right, can you hear me now?
It's your playback, Miss Allen Cedar. Your playback is still playing. So it's okay. There we go.
But she
Okay,
on
yeah,
Oh,
mute.
but
you on mute. Oh
Yeah,
shoot.
she on mute.
Oh shoot, man. Well, if you could turn your playback down, then we'll be able to hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
service. And now they young nighties. Praise the Lord.
Now
Amen.
we hear it again. We hear your playback again.
Maybe it's my speaker.
Hold on.
You have
How's
to turn
that?
down the device you're listening on, or else it's going to play back here. So whatever device you're listening on, you got to turn it down.
Yeah, I just turned it
Is it
off.
still there?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, you hear the playback now?
It's
No, I can't. Can y'all? I don't know.
No, I don't hear it.
Oh,
No.
okay.
oh okay.
No, what I was saying is like growing up in
But
Oklahoma, we had
this journey,
so
speaking of
much.
What's
church,
happening?
this journey,
Can you
Wait,
hear
what
me?
is happening?
I'll just
Go
get.
it's
ahead, Miss
still
Alicita. Miss Alicita, go ahead, please.
Oh, okay. Basically, what I was saying, growing up in Tulsa, they had us in
it's
church
probably
so
me, Queen.
much. You still hear it
Little
play
Toya
back?
Gilly. That's probably me feeding back.
Okay.
You hear it?
No, ma'am, you're fine. Just press mute.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, is it me still?
No, ma'am, please go ahead, Miss Alicita.
Oh, okay. No, basically what I was saying, like growing up in church in Tulsa, they had us in church so much until I did not like it. I hated going to church. My grandmother used to make me go to church all the time. But I never could understand the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I never could understand how you get three in one. And nobody would never explain this to me. And every time we go to church, after church, everybody go to happy hour and get drunk. I would always go to church high, smoking weed, drinking, or whatever, but nobody cared about what was going on. Especially like since I've moved here in New Jersey, my mother-in-law, she goes to church a lot, right? And I don't go to church no more. Being as though since I've been listening to you, Queen, I had decided to set up an altar. And she had came in our house and she had seen the altar and she said she would not come back here because that was devil worshiping. And I was like, we're not worshiping the devil in this house. And she said, yeah, that's the devil worshiping. Why are you burning candles? Why are you doing this and why are you doing that? I'm like, no, we're not devil worshiping. The problem I have with you is that you're going to church and you come over here and you bring all your baggage with you. You done got vaccinated and now you have this problem with everybody else around you. You feel as though we all supposed to get vaccinated and you're the crazy one. She's running around here telling everybody, oh, if you catch COVID, you got to get vaccinated. No, you don't. You don't have to get vaccinated. My kids don't got to get vaccinated. Nobody in this house is getting vaccinated. So I just have a problem with people in church always putting their stuff up on me because I don't believe in nothing they say, nothing that anybody say in church no more. It's just terrible. It's terrible. That's all. That's basically all I had to say.
Understood.
And that's pretty much their
Gratitude.
agenda. It's mind control and soul control. So that's their agenda. And I
Yeah,
feel like that altar was protection. So it did what it was supposed to do, center out your life.
and she done got kicked out of every church there is from gossiping. All she do is gossip, gossip, gossip. Gossip. Every church she goes to, she's gossiping. Then she get kicked out. She's in a new one. Every time you turn around, she's in a new church. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's crazy. It's terrible.
So today, earlier, I was watching this video, and this guy, I can't remember his name, but they were talking about healing with magnets, and I thought that was pretty interesting. So I
Yeah.
was going to do some more research on that. Any of you guys heard about that? Healing with polarities of magnets.
I ain't heard about that.
So the idea is that the north side, I believe it's masculine, and so it kind of repels, and the south side is positive, female. So it kind of nurtures, just like the polarity from masculine and feminine. But they were saying that the theory is that magnets can heal, and like your heart space and just areas that need to be healed, your organs, but also it's a mental thing. So if you don't clear those blockages emotionally and mentally, then it'll just move around. So it's a multiple layered healing practice. But I was just wondering if anybody else had heard anything about that.
I can't
Well,
say that I heard anything about it, but when you said that, the only thing I keep seeing in my mind was that scene, Queen at the end of Lucy,
yeah.
the the black stuff. Like I don't remember what it was called, but it just always seemed magnetic to me.
Interesting. I just thought it was really cool, and I was going to do some more research on it. So if I find anything worthwhile, I'll bring it back to y'all. But I thought that was pretty cool. Something natural, something um, out the box. And also, I was thinking with the detox you guys were talking about, if you guys had incorporated like some reprogramming techniques or mental techniques, because mind and body go hand in hand, and so it'll be easier if you could incorporate some positive affirmations to keep your will strong and to keep with the detox. A little two for one.
Gratitude.
No problem. Let me look in my notes.
But I'm
Another small thing that I do to like keep a positive mind frame, or just like little reminders of affirmations, like if you guys, your favorite angel number is 111, 444, whatever, just put a positive affirmation, attach it to it, and set it as a reminder on your phone, so that you'll always have that in those moments. You never know when you randomly might need it. In that moment, it just pops up an alarm like, I'm powerful, I'm creating the reality I want to see. So just little tips like that, if anybody finds that useful. I'm just trying to keep the conversation going.
Gratitude. Gratitude to you guys. We're still on the hotline. Um, Make sure you're checking out our readers at 1-888-562-0862. Calls are $4.99 per minute, with your first minute being free. We do have Charming Tea available at extension 10, and Ebb the Cardologist at extension 15. Divine Duo Tarot is still available. She's just not up here on the live with us. So go ahead and call in and get the clarity that you seek.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, somebody was trying to call. Somebody called.
They were asking in a chat if anybody had any spiritual experiences they wanted to share versus church experiences.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let y'all carry on with that. I was in the middle of a good sleep. If y'all hear some farting noise, don't worry about it. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying.
Well, one of my favorite stories is when I was first starting my awakening journey. Um, I was trying to be positive. I was like really on the road, being super positive, focusing, keeping my attention, keeping my intentions positive. And immediately I would just start hearing. I think that now, after some time, it was my heart, but I'm not sure. But I would hear this very strong fluttering in my ears, like wings, like angel wings or something. And then one time I came from this meeting, it was a business meeting of the collective minds, and I was feeling really good about that. And I walked in the room, I had a cup of water sitting there, and the water was like rising out of the cup. It was like, I know that sounds crazy, but it looked like water particles. It was like literally floating out the cup. So those are some of my stories, my favorite stories.
Mhm. That's what's up. Anybody else
Um,
got any stories? Make sure y'all calling that number 1-888-562-0862 to get your reading with Charming T at extension 10, Ed the Cardologist at extension 15, or Divine Duo Tarot at extension 16.
Okay,
Go
I have
ahead,
a
Joe.
story. I
Go
have a story.
ahead.
Someone else has a story. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so um there is a time when I was pregnant with my daughter, I was like extremely, extremely sick. And I mean like it's something called hyperemesis gravidarum where you're just throwing up just all the
I
time.
had it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, from end to
Horrible.
end. So that's just context for my like mental state while I was pregnant, But in the beginning when I was like extremely early pregnant with her, we took like a trip to like San Francisco and we like went on this little boat thing. We like went to different little cities and I found this oil. We went to like this like mystic shop and I found this oil and it was like called Holy Grail oil. And I was like, okay. And this is 4 years ago. This is long before I met you, Queen, or anything, or was introduced to you or your teachings. But it's called Holy Grail oil, and it came with this like little book, and like the book just like is like super detailed. Like the oil has like moldavite in it, and moldavite is supposed to be like a really powerful stone.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
it has jade in it, like, and it has like pictures and just like it just explains everything. It has like a bunch of different essential oils in it and just like a bunch of different things, like these cool pictures. But I had the oil for the whole time while I was pregnant and I like used it for various things. I don't remember because my pregnancy was so tragic that I basically was traumatized and I don't remember half of it. So I would use it for various things, but I still had it by the time I got to the end of it. And I got to the end of it and I was I was a week before my due date, which I was just like, okay, I'm done with this. Obviously, you guys know how that is. But I had my son a week before his due date.
What happened?
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, please wait till I'm done with the story to call me. um, but anyways, because I'm almost done with it. But so I had at the end of my pregnancy, and I had the instinct to use the oil to rub it on my stomach in a spiral. And I did that, and I said like a little meditation, like a little affirmation, like I don't remember what it was, but I rubbed it specifically from my belly button outward, I don't remember the direction, but I will say that it was probably to this direction, like I'm doing. And I went into labor that night. Like I woke up 5 hours, 6 hours later in labor, and I had my daughter that night. So yeah, that's my cool spiritual story.
Wow.
I it's just amazing to me because I feel like that had a lot to. I feel like the oil and my intention had a lot to do with it. And um, like I said, my son was born on the 14th of September, and my daughter's born on the 14th of July. So they're both due on the 21st and born on the 14th. So just for me, just like cool to see the numbers and how it all lines up and stuff. So yeah.
Mm. Gratitude.
That's awesome.
Gratitude. Make sure y'all calling in so y'all can get a reading from these beautiful ladies. Not everybody up here is a reader. However, we do have Charming T at extension 10, Eve the cardiologist at extension 15, and Divine Duo, she's at extension 16. Go ahead, you all.
Please call in. Don't be afraid. Go for it.
Now, I know I'm not the only one that wake up in the middle of the night here and there and hear like these galactic music or like alien. The only way I can describe it is like alien music. Like, who else has experienced that? It happens so many times to me, and every time I'm like, I'm not gonna freak out this time, or I'm not gonna be super tired and tell them to get out because I'm trying to figure like, what is this? Who is this? It happened multiple times. It sounds like galactic music or alien music or something.
I wonder what time that actually is because I know there is a specific hour where I believe it's the where the Schumann resonance of the earth is extremely high, and basically your psychic powers and all that stuff is extremely heightened. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the comments or anybody, because I know I'm right, but I know I'm also could be slightly wrong. So I wonder if you are waking up during that time and maybe you should be like meditating during that time or something like that, like
Mm-hmm.
meditating on what it is and actually asking and trying to seek the answer, because I feel like that could be related.
I agree. I need to be better at like just not freaking out sometimes. Because I'm just like, what is? I don't see nobody. I'm just like, I'm awake. I'm awake, and I hear this. So it's crazy.
Y'all on there?
My sister said you have a spiritual marching band in your room.
Who do?
I agree.
Yes.
It'll be loud. Maybe so much stuff going on. The other
Mm.
night, I kept dreaming of the Four of Cups. It just kept on going forward, and I hear them talking to me. Four cups, four cups. Like what? Ah, goodness. Okay, I need to get some rest. And okay, what else? But yeah, I've been having some wild, and they've been waking me up a lot lately. So I know I need to get myself up, sleep during the day, and kind of have some energy at night or something. I don't know, but I know y'all been experiencing it.
Mm. They keep getting quiet as hell on here.
I was trying not to take over by talking so much. I don't want to be doing too much.
No, y'all go
You're
and keep the
perfect.
conversation going. Just make sure that we are reminding them to call at 1-800 number 1-888-562-0862.
Okay. Y'all heard Queen. Don't forget to go ahead and call that number. Make sure y'all tap in, support, and get the answers y'all need with these readers up here. Ebb extension 15, Charming T extension 10.
And Divine Duo, the extension 16.
Okay, Divine Duo extension 16. I got you.
Gratitude.
I'm looking in the chat, seeing what y'all saying. Okay, I appreciate that. I agree. I'll be having some wild dreams. I know y'all could relate. Parakeet was saying your name in your mother's window. Wow.
I'm trying to get my dreams back because I be smoking before bed. So
Mm.
that obviously will shut your dreams right off. But when I do good, I do have dreams. I had a dream that I read. I was reading a specific book that I own, but I never really read it. Like I skimmed it. And then I didn't like remember when I woke up, but I was like, huh, why do I remember reading this book? And I was like, wait, no, that was definitely a dream. So it was like, maybe I should start reading that book because that was a really specific dream. Like, no cryptics, just straight up read this book.
That's funny. You really think that? Like smoking before bed kind of, I could see that kind of throwing it off, but I don't know because I'll be smoking too before bed.
I feel like it's not 100% factual for everybody, but I feel like most of the time, like a lot of people experience that where their dreams are way less vivid or just pretty much gone when they smoke, and not even just smoke before bed, just smoke a lot in general. So
Yeah.
That's interesting.
my partner has pretty much completely stopped smoking and drinking in general, and he has the wildest, most vividest dreams, and he couldn't have a dream if his life depended on it before that. So for him, definitely did work, but it worked the most when he stopped smoking and drinking. Like he stopped smoking first and then he stopped drinking, I think. But yeah, he has, his dreams are like they're going into like it's like zombies and warning him about the government and like shit like that. So definitely think there's some validity to that.
Sometimes when y'all dream, do y'all think y'all dreaming of like a past life or a future life? Like I always have this dream that I'm leading people through this like park and it's like at night and it's like military. It feels like military and they're, we're just like ducking down and trying to run through the park. And I always have this dream. It's crazy. So I was wondering like, is that something future or is it a different message than what it appears or what?
I feel like if you keep having it, it has to be something that you've already experienced. Like I feel like it's like in your subconscious, and it just keeps pulling up for some reason.
Yeah.
You can always do, there's dream work and stuff. You can always go, same as there's shadow work, there's dream work where you can, meditate on things like that and ask and get real specific so you can recall a lot of things just from your dreams. It's like some people go, get hypnotized, some people, do, hypnotherapy or whatever to like go under and be able to recall, but you can probably just recall just from your dreams if you, did the work.
Yeah, definitely. At the very least, keep a journal so I can
Hmm.
keep up with it. I just need to be more proactive.
Yeah, same. Me too. Me too. Yeah. Like I said, my partner, he does keeps a journal too. He'll wake up in the middle. He'll wake up at 4 o'clock and he'll be typing on his phone. And he's such a digital guy. I'd be like, keeping your dream journal in your notes, huh? But it works for him. So he'll be like typing his dream on his phone, and then he'll like wake up and he'll like look at his phone. He'll be like, I literally did not even know I typed that. So it's become like an automatic cycle, so to where he doesn't have to think about it, and it's because he worked to like make it an automatic cycle.
Yeah, that's awesome and motivating. I like to see people serious about their work.
Yep, facts. He's got lots of Capricorn, so I'm I'm like, you want me to work hard? Okay, fine. I guess I'll work hard like you.
For sure.
There's a time I had a dream. I was pregnant. This is my first son. I had a dream. I was in a car with somebody driving, obviously driving away from something, but we were like in a desert, and there was like a sand tornado coming towards us. And I turned around in my dream, and I had this dream. Had to be 8 years ago. I turned around. I remember it like it was yesterday. I turned around, and the sand tornado was forming into a giant man, and he made eye contact with me. And like it was like the eye contact where it's like, oh, it looked like, you guys know, remember this movie, The Mummy. It looks like this when he like is forming into the Sandman. It looks like just like that. And he like made eye contact with me in my dream. And I still don't know what it means, but I still, whenever I think about it, I like feel like he's like looking at me from another dimension. Like he's like, oh, I see you still. Like, so, another interesting dream.
I know exactly what scene you're talking about. That's so creepy. Oh my
It's
God.
yes. I feel like he's like an angry guardian or something. It's, but I don't know. I haven't like dug deeper into it or anything, but I've never ever ever forgotten it. And it's like he's like looking at me with no eyes, just like sand eyes.
Dry eyes.
Mhm. But still making it a point to make eye contact, which is like how.
Right. You felt that energetically. Some other people are asking if they can come up. I don't know if that's possible.
I think Queen would have to let them up,
Ouch.
but she might be
Mm.
napping. Nope. I think I shouldn't have said her name.
Yeah, it's just a delay.
Y'all don't forget to call that 800 number. We got Eb on extension 15, Charmin T on extension 10, and we have, uh, what's the name again? I'm sorry. The Duo Tarot. I'm sorry, I don't want to get it wrong.
Divine
Divine.
duo.
Divine Duo extension 16. They are still up. Y'all better get them while they up and while they still got energy. Unfortunately, my tablet is dying and I don't know what's wrong with my charger. So if
Oh.
I'm not able to get back up, then I'll be in the chat, but I'll try to connect with my other device if possible. If not, then I'll be down there in the chat, y'all. I appreciate y'all greatly. Y'all some awesome, really awesome energy. All right, I'll try to get back. If not, then I'll see y'all in the chat.
How's it going for you, Eb?
Gratitude to the mental alchemist for your time on this platform. We definitely appreciate everything you contributed this morning. So, gratitude to you.
Gratitude.
Do y'all ever feel like when you dream, like there are those dreams that stand out, like you just cannot let it go, and it has a deeper meaning, and then there are those dreams you have where you feel like it could possibly have a deeper meaning, but at the same time you be like, that's bullshit. Do y'all ever feel like that, or do you feel like each dream has something to contribute that you need to know? Can y'all hear me?
Eb was talking, but I can't hear her. Can you hear Eb?
I can't hear.
We can't hear you, Eb.
Is she on mute?
It doesn't look like it. Just can't hear.
Well, we done lost a few people. Did they go off by themselves or they got clicked out?
Well, Mental Alchemist left because her device was dying. I'm not sure if why or what happened to the other people.
Okay. Well, let's hang it up, y'all, 'cause I need to go to sleep before I can move, man, and I just can't even take it no more.
Okay.
No
I think we
problem.
gave it our what we got, man, at 3 hours and 41 minutes. I don't know for how much of that I was present. Um, but man, I love y'all so much for just hanging in there with me.
We love you too,
Love you
Queen.
too, of course.
All right, this is Black Magic. Y'all can reach them and book them on awalkwithancestors.com, where we have other readers. Please make sure you're tuning in and stay tuned for some other stuff we got going. I love everybody.
Gratitude,
Gratitude
everybody.
to
Guys,
y'all
gratitude.
really for being up here tonight, y'all.
We love you.
And love
Get some
y'all
rest.
too. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.